Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Catherine Hunter, Liam Lynch, Dan Isbro, Weinhofer Frida, and Damian Throw. Guys, I want to say thank you to our sponsors and partners, Fantasy Network, Dungeon TV, Phoenix Studios, Norse Foundry, Dungeon Dragons Meme, My D&D, Nerd Asteroid, and Battle Map. Guys, thank you to our staff, Nick Simone, Percival Fairweather, Todd Heaney, Lee House, Liam Lynch, and Richie Holzauer. Guys, today is Monday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means that we're going to play a lot of our fun nerd mini games today. We're going to play Escape the Dungeon. We're going to do a What's the Roll episode where we look over a very special Arnold Schwarzenegger scene. It's one that's close to my heart and many others, I'm sure. And we're also going to play Roll and Rumble. Roll and Rumble makes its return today, guys. And we have some interesting stuff coming up for that show in the future. We might just talk about it today. We'll see. And we're going to have probably about a 10, 15-minute another part to the session 0 of Earthfall, which is our coming zombies and dinosaur campaign. I don't know. We'll see. And that's ahead of us. So I'm excited to talk about all that. But first, how's everyone doing today?
All right.
Good.
Doing good. Awesome.
Very well.
Awesome. Very, very good, guys. So we had the session 0s before, guys. This is Earthfall. This is going to be a great thing for us. I'm very excited to start playing it. And we're going to see this system coming up soon. Are you guys excited for it? Are there any thoughts or bursts of emotions you want to make about this coming show?
Pretty excited.
I'm ready. I want to see how the story comes together after everything. We're throwing around a lot of stuff these last few weeks. Dinosaurs, zombies, asteroids, magic.
Yeah.
I want to see at the end, like, boom, this is it. This is the story. I'm curious to see what it's going to be when it's all, like, smoothed out.
I'm excited because I feel like this is my first game that's almost like has a campaign that I get to role play because we'll be recurring characters every week besides Roll and Rumble, so it'll be good.
So this one is actually going to be well, you know what? We'll talk about all that later. But yeah. There's a lot to do today. So yeah, I am excited. I know the whole premise. I've been doing a lot of stuff putting it together. And today when we do that, we're going to get a look at the character sheet, which right now has been in beta for our tabletop on Wednesday. And I even made some adjustments to kind of try to find a middle ground to work with multiple tabletop systems. We're going to look at that today, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Guys, please like this video. Please share it out. Any friends or groups you think might enjoy, an exclamation point notifying to chat to be notified when we're live. Guys, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, if you're on Facebook, like, subscribe, follow us. We appreciate it so much when you do. We're going to get to our first game today. This is going to be another Everyone Runs game, and it should be fun. This is a scenario I've done a few times before, but we're going to see how it works in a Escape the Dungeon. I'm excited to see how that's going to go in a game that we call Escape the Dungeon. Good evening and welcome to Escape the Dungeon. I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew. And today, everyone is going to run this amazing Escape the Dungeon. Guys, if you're watching right now, we need good and bad items for our bag of holding. And it is up to you, Patreon members, to come up and, fight the good fight and put in those good and bad items. And you have about 3 minutes to do so. So get cracking, put them in there right now. And remember, anything you want, any good item or good effect, or any bad item or bad effect, and put it right in there. And these fine people will probably pull it out, and it may be the death of them, or maybe win the game. Who knows? Guys, as always on Escape the Dungeon, you guys will be armed with one common or mundane item. You will not start with this item, but your item will be close to you. Let's go around the room. Damien, choose your item first.
Yes. Well, once again, I'm going to have to go with a weapon, and I think today, how about an axe? Yeah, nice.
An axe, okay.
That's two-handed, nice axe.
Not a bad call. Ryan?
I'm going to go with a spiked shield.
A spiked shield. That's not very common. How about just a regular shield?
With sharp edges.
He wants it to be a weapon too.
You can't make it a weapon and a shield.
But that's so common, the shield that has the points
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the safest thing. It's not. Okay, you have a slightly sharp shield. Okay, is that good?
Yes.
Okay,
Did it
Catherine,
right.
A shovel.
a shovel.
Yes.
Okay, see, Cat, so easy. She didn't ask me for it to be sharp or rounded. She's like, give me a shovel.
Shovel is
Liam?
kind of both.
Box of nails.
Box of nails. Okay,
All right.
and Dan,
How about bow and arrows?
bow and arrows. Okay. Guys, what are you going to be armed with? It is a bag of holding. When they reach into the bag, they will pull out an item. Will it be good or will it be bad? We don't know until we pick it in and until they roll. If they roll high on a D6, they will get the good item. If they roll low, they will get the bad item. Without further ado, here is your scenario. Guys, you have been traveling all by yourselves. You weren't friends before this. You're all traveling in the Red Desert. And unfortunately, you were picked up by slavers. And this is not a good look for you. Because it means that you're gonna be imprisoned, maybe killed, or who knows what's gonna happen. But you are imprisoned and thrown into a caravan that is traveling across the desert, and it's basically caged with wheels like a wagon connected to another one, connected to another one, connected to another one, all the way down. You guys happen to be in two that are connected to each other, very close by, and we're gonna say that Catherine and Liam are in one, and the other three of you are in another one. And this caravan is run by basically barbarians, like outlanders, and they caught you. Your stuff, you can even see, is about 3 or 4 wagons behind you, and you guys are stuck in here. To escape this dungeon, you need to not only escape, you need to get to safety. Okay? In any way or form that you can do that. If you do those 2 things, you will win Escape the Dungeon. So we're going to go over, I'm going to check in with Discord and make sure to see if our Patreon fans. It's patreon.com/audio dungeon if you guys want to be part of Patreon. And let's see if they put some items in there. And they did. We have a couple items floating in right now. Looks like we are ready to go. Great job, guys.
Can we see what is pulling the wagons or carts?
So it looks to be like some kind of beast of burden up front. Probably camels or probably something else, some other type of creature. You're not really sure. It is pretty far, but there is some beasts up there pulling it. So one of you is going to start with the bag of holding. That is your only saving grace. And all of your items are not with you. Everybody roll a d6. Whoever rolls the highest starts with the bag.
6.
Oh,
Okay. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. So both of you got it. Okay, so that card has the bag. And let's begin. You can role play. You can all talk to each other. Go ahead.
We can talk to them in the other cart.
Yeah, they're very close to you.
oh man, I'm so glad I'm not in that other cart over there.
Yeah,
They look like terrible people.
Whoa. Whoa, these people are hostile. We're all slaves here, boy.
I'm kidding. I'm no slave. I don't belong here. I imagine you don't belong here either. That's what everybody says.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be here. Let me go.
Tony,
I'm in.
are they ahead of us or behind us in the caravan line?
Behind.
Okay.
We
We're
can get
up
a
here.
little-
We're cool.
Let us out,
We're in the
Tank.
better cart.
That means you got captured first.
I don't like the cut of these guys' jib.
Me either.
What's
How are
a
they to us? Is it a rope?
Would you say what's connecting? Chains.
Chains. Okay.
Ooh,
Let's go in the bag. We're going in the bag.
you or me?
Both of us. Or you want to go?
No, you go.
No.
Oh.
3.
3. So that's not a good thing. So coming in from Jason, if you would have got the good, you would have went into the bag and you would have gotten a gift from a galaxy far, far away. You would have gained 1 standard force power of your choosing from the Star Wars saga.
oh man?
What a great good item.
Wild.
That is a
But
great
you
one.
didn't get it. What you did get was the bad, which is cursed you are. Cursed you are. Funny this is. You must talk like Yoda. Every time you fail to talk like Yoda, you take 1 damage. Love
Oh
it.
my gosh. Good thing you got that. 'cause
Stinks
I don't
this
know what
does.
Yoda sound.
Okay, so that's what happens. You guys see him open a bag, pull it in, and we see a flash of light from the bag, and then he starts talking a little bit differently. You can role play.
What's going on? Why are you talking like that?
Confused I am. Don't know, do I?
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Let me see the bag. I go into the bag.
Okay, so there were 5 before. We're down to 4 left. Free
It's
after
like
this one.
colors in this card are the intelligent.
Oh. One.
Oh, one. Coming in from Charles.
Oh boy.
If you'd got the good, which you did not, it would have been a small ball of fur is in your hand. Throw it near an enemy, and King Grizzly will appear and attack viciously.
Oh,
Wow.
King Grizzly is a cave bear that gets 2 attacks. But you got the bad, which means a small ball of fur is in your hand. It's a tribble from the Star
Okay.
Trek series. The original series, actually.
Yes.
All right.
What is it?
It's a little
Bet that
furry.
is.
It's a little furry pet, and they just keep replicating and getting everywhere.
Question.
Are they like annoying?
They're annoying because they keep replicating.
Are they trainable?
toss it in the other wagon, you must.
I don't think they're trainable, are they?
I know. I don't think so. I think they just take up space and they're annoying and they get into everything.
Oh.
Question: Are we? Is there like windows or bars on the cars?
There's
that we
bars.
can reach through.
Yeah.
You guys should pass me that bag right now.
First, I pass him the furry thing.
Oh no.
Do I have to roll or?
No, you don't need to roll to pass.
What is this? This ain't the bag.
Say, take this. Does the furry thing attack him? Can he?
You don't control it. You're just handing it to him.
Dang.
Come on, what are you doing? You're playing around. We got to get out of here. Give me the bag.
You want us to
what
give
is
you
the,
that
the
bag?
wagon made of?
Yeah.
Is it like canvas around us?
It's wood and iron.
Okay.
The bars
So,
are
like-
made of iron.
The bars are iron. Yeah.
Just so I have a better visualization. Like, are we in basically a cage on wheels? Is that what it is? Like,
Yeah,
bars
basically.
all around us?
Yeah. Basically.
Okay.
Just give me the bag.
All of a sudden, there's a tribble on your lap, Damien.
Oh no. There's more of these things? What are they, replicating? This is terrible.
This bag only has bad things. Maybe we should give it to them.
Try.
Just give it to me.
I toss the bag to Ryan.
Yes.
You guys are just hoping and praying upon this bag.
I try to throw the tribble back into their cart.
Give
Oh
it.
my
Okay,
God.
roll.
Okay. 6.
6. You throw it and you hit Liam in the head with it.
Awesome. Oh, sorry there, pal. I didn't mean to hit you, but that little creature, he just wanted to leave. He just wanted to get close to you. I think he likes you.
Ryan, what'd you get?
2.
2, another bad one. This is coming from Richard. If you would have got the good, you would have gotten an invisibility cloak. But instead, you get the bad, which is the brightest cloak ever. And I'm going to say you can't take it off, obviously. Your cloak is like glowing rainbow.
Yes.
Oh, man. That was in the bag? You found like the most obnoxious thing. What's wrong with you?
Send it.
Let me see that bag. I want it. Give me that bag.
Shiny it is.
There's now four tribbles in the cage with you guys, and there's 2 tribbles in the cage with Catherine and Liam.
Oh no.
Great.
I'm gonna pick up the tribbles and just start tossing them into the cage of the neighboring people, Catherine and Liam.
Do you think we should?
Oh, like the other people?
Jason wants to know, have they ever played had a game where they all pulled bad items? I know one of our guests pulled all bad except the last one, and the good one wasn't even that great. I don't know if we had all bad, but we're on our way.
Oh, I have a question.
Well, let's
I have a
see.
question. How far away from us? How far away from our items are we?
A few cages, about 4.
Oh, they're in a different cage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Are there bad guys near us? Like the slavers? Are they like walking alongside us? Like, where are they?
They're basically walking alongside of you, but they're not always next to you. Sometimes they're like 50 feet away. Sometimes they're passing by. It's basically a convoy.
And we're going real slow. Like, is it very slowly going along?
It's going maybe like 10 miles an hour.
Okay.
I'm going to go in the bag.
Yes.
Oh, I can't believe it. You guys are using all your brain power today.
Go in that bag.
Here we go. Going in the bag. Oh, 3.
Yeah, you deserve the bad.
Coming in from Joshua, he only gives a good one. You did not give it bad ones. I cannot use. Oh, here it is. Okay. They're coming from Joshua. If you got the good, but you didn't, you would have gotten an air freshener, a +1 to hit points.
Nice.
That would be good.
But instead, you got the bad, which is a smelly sock, -1 to hit points.
Ooh.
So smelly.
Oh my god.
You apparently have socks go on your feet, and you lose a hit point.
The hell is that?
Tony, I'm going to walk over to the edge of the cage and I'm going to scream, "Rats there are! Rats in these cages!"
Got it. Richard Wild says that Brian's cloak. You can't hide no matter what you do, Ryan. Just
I'm not
coming for Richard.
I'm gonna walk over to the lock on the cage.
All right.
Do the traders react to me, Tony? No? They don't care?
No.
Damn.
Yeah,
All right, everybody, I have an idea. Oh, sorry to interrupt. We should all get on one side of the cart, and on 3, everybody jump into the wall on the other side and tip this thing over.
The cart?
That's not a bad idea.
Let's do it.
Let's try it.
but then what? What's your plan right after we do that?
We can act like we don't know what happened. And when the
Oh,
guard...
really? They're really going to believe that? Oh, whoa, just nothing happened.
All right, well,
Yeah,
help
we
me
just
out.
knocked
Help me
over
out
the
here.
car, but we didn't do it. We were just sitting here.
This is a good
Think they're
idea.
going to believe that?
Wait a second. What about the? Look at the roof of the cage. How is it like secure to the bars?
The bars go through the wood on top.
Through the wood on top.
There's wood on the bottom. There's wood on top.
And how thick is the wood? Like I kind of try to look outside.
It's probably about 4 or 5 inches.
Oh, my goodness.
They're not kidding around.
No, they're not being funny.
They're not joking.
I thought maybe they were kidding around.
They are serious.
We might have been joking.
TPPG.
Richard has a lot of confidence in you guys.
We will make it out.
Yeah. Well,
Time is ticking, my friends.
all right. I guess. I mean, that's one possible way that we might be able to get out of here. Maybe it'll break.
And you have one more pull on the bag, and that's it. The bag is done.
Dan.
All right. Give it here. I'll give it a shot. But you all got terrible items, right?
We did. We got
Yeah,
all.
exactly. There's no desire to do it because everything's just been bad.
I don't know. I mean, I could pull something that might be useless, but that could help us in this particular situation.
I agree.
You know?
Let's see.
All right. I'm going to give it a shot.
Pull you must.
Here we go. 2!
Oh.
Doomed we are.
There it is.
Man,
Don't forget, you could use a reroll if you got a reroll.
I don't have a reroll.
that's true.
The Monday rerolls go fast. We got them like 2 or 3 at a time, but they're gone by the end of the night.
Somebody.
Okay, so here it comes. Let's see. The next one up is from Tim. If you got the good, you would have loved this. Your character becomes Spider-Man with all powers for 3 rounds.
Wow.
But you get the bad, which you are faced with Venom for 3 rounds.
Like he's in the cage with us?
Yes, so Venom comes
Did
around.
we just have this one last week or 2 weeks ago?
Did we?
That sounds like a repeat bag.
I do not recall.
No, it came from today. Oh, he says not sure if this was used before. Did you have Venom
Dang.
before?
Last week, someone, remember the carnival guy turned into Venom.
Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll do the next
Carnival.
one. We'll do the next one. So it's also from Tim Shanks. If you'd got the good, it would have been you get a Tommy gun, but my Tommy gun doesn't. You get a Tommy gun with 50 rounds, but you don't get that. You get the bad, which is your hands are glued together.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Everybody, or just him?
No, just him.
Awesome.
Damn.
So you reach in and you pull it out. You're like, what is this? And all of a sudden your hands just go like this. And you're like,
Oh, guys. This is
It
what
really
I
is
got,
cursed.
guys. See? Shouldn't
Can you melt it?
If I go over to the side of the cart, Tony, like, can I reach through the bars? Like, how far apart? Like, are they real tight? I could easily go through.
you can't get through. They're probably about a few inches apart.
Can I reach the wheels at all in any capacity?
Yeah. You could reach your wheel. I don't know if you'd want to, but yeah.
Well, I'm looking. Can I see how they're like on the cart? Like, are they secured firmly, or are they like held in place with just like the wheel, just chilling there? Like, do they look like sturdy wheels?
You can't tell. You
Dang.
don't know.
All right.
We got
Maybe we should try your idea, buddy, about knocking over this cart.
I
Kinda
think
like
that. I think that's our best shot at this point.
There's more and more of these little fur balls.
Oh, you just got nailed by Richard.
Oh,
I thought that was for in character.
He said at any point you can't talk.
Oh,
tell you
I
what,
thought
I
it was
won't-
while I was.
I will
talking.
penalize you. So you have to talk for the rest of this Escape the Dungeon show.
Entire show?
Oh no! Look,
Escape the Dungeon.
Jason said he should have made it that it has to be that, which means maybe it's not.
he was supposed to talk as Yoda the rest of the game.
Yeah, but Jason
Okay,
said I
so
should have
game I
made it
will.
that he has to talk with
Break
Yoda
character, I
out
will
of
not.
character.
Looks like it's just it's
Give my boy full strength.
in character only. Okay, so let's guys. You're about 5-7 minutes on the clock. You have a few minutes left. You have not escaped anything.
Let's knock this thing over.
Let's do
Come
it.
on, guys.
I think it's
Everybody on one side.
I don't know if I want to help you.
Stand back.
Don't worry. I didn't ask you guys to help in that other cart over there. You just hang out. Okay?
But if you want to help, you must-
Okay,
Idea
here we
from
go.
Nick.
The whiz is important.
Yes.
Twist it to bend the bars.
Lubricate, we must.
All right.
Oh.
All right. We're
What are you
gonna
guys
do
doing?
let's
You
do
guys
it.
ready?
Yeah.
Maybe we could, like just bust out of this wood or something, or maybe like the wheels will detach. Or
If we hit it
We're
hard
gonna-
enough, it'll break.
We're going to charge the other side, right? Try to knock it over?
yeah, three of us.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ah!
Okay, so the three of you try to do yours. I'm going to say you guys need a total. All of you roll 1d6. You need a total of 12.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
boy.
We got this.
If you don't, you'll never be able to do it.
Okay.
4.
6.
1.
Oh!
I need a reroll. Oh man.
11.
Oh man.
Fine.
Let's do it tonight. Yes, let's do
No,
it.
I'm not doing it. Sorry. I thought about it for a second.
Walk
No, wait.
over to the bars. I do.
Wait.
Grab the chains. Do I? Attempt to pull their cart towards us. We will.
There's
One more time. We almost had it.
You are completely unable to do that because all the carts are dragging. So that's impossible. It would take an incredible amount of strength.
One more time, guys. Come on.
Yeah, let's try it again.
Yes.
Boom,
That's the
boom.
price is right. Failure horn.
Wah, wah, wah.
I never.
One.
We'll be right back.
Charge.
I forgot about that.
Same thing. 12 to get it.
I don't think we can.
No. I told you, you can only try once.
Oh, what? I didn't hear that.
That
I,
means that every time you try, you're unable to do it.
I want to inspect the lock.
Okay. It looks like a padlock. It's pretty old, but strong.
Question: can I use my fingers, or is it just my fingers locked in place?
I'm gonna say all your fingers are locked up,
Okay.
Oh.
glued together.
How many
Yeah.
fur balls are in our cart now?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say there's about 24 in the car with the 3 people, and then you guys is probably about 15.
yay.
They pulled it. They should have more.
I'm
One
gonna
of the
take
guards,
one.
I
I'm gonna try to throw it at the guards outside. Just try to chuck one at one of them.
Well, that works. I was gonna say one of the guards passes you. So you throw one of the guards. Roll d6.
4.
Oh.
4. Okay, you hit the guard with it, and he looks at you. He's wearing like a hide armor on, and it runs over to the cart and takes his spear out. Who threw that?
Everywhere are these things. Keep coming. They do.
Oh,
Oh no!
Try to stab. He misses one. He just clatters. off the sides of the bars. He does not hit you.
Help, you must. These things, everywhere they are. I'm going to lay down, too, like on the ground so he can't, like, so I'm buried in these things, kind of, like on the side away from him so he can't just stab me.
If I roll 1, 2, or 3, he's going to attack you again. I do not. He just kind of like hits the cage, says, shut up. And he gets back on his we'll say he has horses, and then he rides forward.
Smelly you are! I yell at him.
Are the things like if one of them does it, the rest of them will follow, or no?
Say that again, Catherine?
Like, do the animals follow each other? Like, if one of them were to like leave, would the other ones follow them?
No, they're completely useless. They don't do anything. They do nothing. We're gonna say we'll say that 1d6 tribbles died. How many? One tribble was killed when the guy did that.
The dead one at the guard.
I'm gonna pick up the dead one and show it to all the others. Fallen has your brother. Avenge him, you must. Go seek out.
Nah, roll a d6 twice. If you roll 2 natural 6s, it'll be the first time a tribble ever moves.
Yes.
In cinema.
I want to throw some
Six.
Man. Wow.
Oh wait, I'm not using that camera. It's a 6.
I believe you. Okay, so we've never seen a tribble move. We're gonna see it now. What do you want it to do? What do you want them to do? You have an army of tribbles.
I want them to go chase after that guy who killed the one and try to beat him up, I guess.
Okay, so they all leave the cage and they try to catch up to the guy on the horse that went really far ahead. Okay, we'll let that play out.
Yeah. They'll get there eventually.
So our cart's empty now with them?
Do any of the ones in our cart leave or no? They'll stay all in there.
They all leave, yeah.
They do. Wow.
Yep.
The tribbles.
Do they start multiplying as they're running? Like,
You don't know. It's hard to ever catch them multiplying. They just do because it happens between scenes. It happens between cuts.
all right, so we're gonna keep looking this way and then looking back.
Jason.
Yeah, every once in a while, you do it a couple times, another tribble appears somewhere.
The bad item turned good.
Okay. Well,
Guys, I'm gonna give you another 2 or 3 minutes, and that is it. Otherwise, you are in cage forever, and you do not escape.
Do what can we?
I don't know what to do. This is crazy.
I need something.
What's the formula?
I'm gonna just take a risk. I'm gonna talk smack to a guard. Hopefully, he tries to stab me. Rolls a 1. Grab his stick. Pull it out of his hands. Kill him. That's the
That
goal.
sounds like a plan.
Still in the cage, will be.
Still in the cage, but I'll have a weapon.
Now you could pick the lock with the spear, maybe.
That's right.
Or
Hey,
jam
guard.
the wheel.
Hey, guard, you stuck.
Is there anything we could use to try to like jam up the wheels? Maybe stop the wheels from turning?
We have nothing.
Except
We got the
man.
bag.
Yeah.
We got
The
I
bag's
had
not that
the
big. It's
bag.
not a sack. And even if it was, I don't know what that would. Really
Put the
be.
bag on the wheel so that it slowly just eats the whole cart.
Ooh.
I try and call a nearby guard, and I say, "Guard, you're pathetic."
Roll d6 for your intimidation. The higher you roll, the more you attract a guard with your rainbow-colored
That's right.
thing on.
Too bright for you. 5.
5. Okay, a guard comes up. Where'd you get that cloak?
Shut up.
whoa.
That's right. Can't do anything to me. Oh crap! Let's go, guard. He's getting in my face. I poke him in the eyes through the cage. Guard.
Roll d6.
1.
You poke him in the eyes. He grabs your hand. He pulls out a blade. Cut your hand off.
Oh, coward! I'm still better than you with fingers missing.
Okay, so you lose 1 damage from that. He rolls a natural 6.
Oh no!
And he kills you.
Oh no. Well, that wasn't a good idea.
Okay, I have an idea.
Ryan
He's
is
gonna start to smell.
I look at the guard and I go, "You'll never take me alive. You'll never take me alive. You'll never take me alive." Then I die
And then you die?
because I wasn't talking like Yoda.
Oh no!
Oh.
Suicide.
I'm out.
Oh man,
Okay.
I don't think we've ever seen this before.
I've never seen a
Not taking me
suicide.
alive. You guys can be slaves.
Oh, they're abandoning ship in the last minutes.
Wow.
Okay, Kat, Damien, and Dan.
Hey,
Wait,
what if we try to put him in the bag, and then they'll wonder like where he escaped to, and they'll have to stop the convoy. Maybe they'll. I don't know.
You can't get him in the bag.
No.
Are you sure?
It's a small little bag.
It is a big bag with a lot of.
No, you get your hand in it. That's it. You can't put a person in there.
I have an
Okay.
idea.
Just keep shoving.
I have an idea. I walk up to the bag and I kind of like kick it to the edge of the cart, and I say, "Hey, guard.
Yeah.
There's a magical bag right here if you want it."
Roll d6. This is like see how good you're doing charming him to coming over and look.
6.
Ooh.
Where'd you get that bag from?
It was here before. I don't know.
And why does that dead guy have a glowing rainbow cloak?
He got it from the bag.
Give me the bag.
I kind of nudge it to him with my foot. I say, "Can you let me out? If you how about if you confirm that this is a magic bag? Why don't you let me out?"
On a 6, he'll accept that. Anything else, he's not going to part with you.
It's a magical bag, man.
Natural 6.
Ay, ay, ay.
He just take it from you. Why?
5.
He thinks about it for a second, and then he's like, "Just hand it over."
I can't move. I can't hand it to you. I can only nudge it to you with my foot because
He
this
pulls his sword out. Let me cut your hands apart then.
What?
Oh no! Don't do that. I'll go over. I give the guy the bag.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you going to try it out?
Yeah, you're not gonna look in there. Come on, you gotta.
Shut up.
Oh man, come on.
He walks ahead.
Well, that didn't work.
Man. That
Wow,
guy's-
this is just like a stone-walled quest. No one can get out of a cage. And you guys have done so many amazing things over the years.
What kind of shoes am I wearing?
This is desperate times. Boots?
Do I have shoelaces?
Sure.
Okay. I walk over to Damien. Say, "Hey,
Gonna hang yourself when you
here's what you got to do. Unlace my boots. Take the shoelaces out, and like the little like plastic nubs at the end.
Okay.
There's no
The modern
plastic nubs
shoelaces.
on these shoelaces.
I've never seen a pair of shoes
That's
without.
because you exist in the 21st century.
Hey, I mean, how long have shoelaces been like this for? We
Since
don't
they
know.
invented plastic.
I don't think anybody knows. Well,
When
maybe
was
they
the
might have like-
aglet invented?
That's what it's called.
Well, maybe they have little metal ones on the.
1790. That's pretty far back.
It's not far back enough. And it's also not on the right planet.
I was thinking it was way later than that though.
All right,
Used to
what's
be
your
made of
idea,
metal.
friend?
Wait a second. So we're living in a world that has like giant mech robots, but we can't have tiny little plastic nubs on our shoelaces.
You look around for a mech robot and you can't find one. Where are the mech robots?
We're going through the red desert.
You mean like
We're in Ontario now.
You don't know if it's the same red desert. Could be. You don't know.
You don't know.
There's no plastic on Ontario.
there's no plastic?
That's canon now. I never want to see plastic ever.
I'm gonna
You never
pull
will.
everybody.
Check every episode.
They have oil. It's only a matter of time before they figure out how to make some plastic, right? Come on.
Hey, Charles Morrison, what is this back then? We don't know how in the past, future. We don't know what the timeline is here.
Yeah.
Mention.
Back then.
Okay, it's We got 36-30 up here. You have 1 minute to somehow make a miraculous win here. Otherwise, it is over. This is the biggest failure.
Am I wearing a belt?
Sure.
No plastic though.
It's made of plastic.
I look at David and I go, take off my belt.
Why? Then your pants might fall down. I don't want that
The
to
fact that
happen.
your hands are glued made that so
Right.
strange.
Take off my belt.
Come on.
Yeah, but dude, your pants might fall down. That's no good.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Why do you want
Not a
the
risk
belt?
he's willing to take.
Why?
You can use the part of the little, part that goes through the belt to try to pick the lock with it.
Oh, okay, fine. That's reasonable. Fine, I'll take off the belt. Fine, I do it. Take off the belt, and then I go to the lock and I try to start picking.
Okay, so the time is over. So like this, it's gonna be like we're over time until this idea stops. Okay, this idea that goes nowhere, then we're done. You take the lock and you try to pick it with the belt buckle.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to say that's not the correct thing, but it's possible. Maybe you don't even have experience doing this. We'll say it's possible. I'm going to say a 5+.
Roll. Here we go. Nope, a 2.
You try to do it, and as you're even doing it, you drop the pick on the floor, and you see another guy in the next cage. You're just like,
Don't you?
What happened with the Tribbles? Did the Tribbles succeed in killing that guy?
let's roll for it. I'll let you roll, Liam. Go ahead.
What do I need?
4+, yes.
Oh my god.
Uh,
1.
I would have had you. First, you all fail. You remain prisoners. You did not get out. But it's the most like the weirdest non-escape that we've ever seen on the show. Nothing happened. You all just went into the bag. It just only made your situations worse.
Very
We pulled all bad items and we got nowhere.
That was terrible.
Crazy. I would have had the Tribbles eat the lock off.
They could do that?
We could eat a lock.
We don't know what they could do. That's what I'm saying. We
You
don't
said
know what-
I said can you train them? You said no. I said can you make them do something? You said no.
You can't. They've done nothing ever in cinema. That's why I said roll a 6 on top of a 6, and I'll let you do the first thing ever. The first thing ever you had is go chase a guy on horseback. Like,
Well, I had
4
already,
mile
I had already
away.
commanded them to attack the guy because he killed their friend. So I couldn't rally them to the death of their friend and then be like, now eat this lock. They'd be like, what?
Logically.
Now that you've chased
They
them down.
needed
Make a
vengeance.
good point. What I was thinking was absurd.
Crazy.
Guys, that was Escape the Dungeon. Let us know. Was that the worst one? It might have been. I remember some bad ones. That might have been the worst.
Oh, but we had Tribbles.
Ryan, you're back in. Whenever you're ready. I'll wait for them to come back. Okay, guys. So yeah, that was Escape the Dungeon. Let us know. Nick Lurkin says, "Jam and Tribble in the lock as it reproduces, it'll bust the lock." Interesting.
Not bad.
Interesting.
Leon loves the evolution. Joshua said, "Bad planning. I exist." And Todd says, "Liam rolls 2 6s in a row, and it's still up there for the worst." That's true. A 6 over 6.
Dang.
And Charles asks the best question here: was that an episode of Sub-Zeros? It seems like it was.
Basically.
It seems like it was. Okay, guys, that does it for Escape the Dungeon. Don't worry, don't go anywhere because we're going to play our next show. This is our ever more popular every week, our tabletop meets wrestling show, and it is called Roll and Rumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to fight in Audio Dungeon Wrestling in Roll and Rumble.
Good evening and welcome to Roll and Rumble, and part of the Audio Dungeon Federation. Right now, I am joined by the wrestlers of the Audio Dungeon Federation, and we are getting ready to have an epic match. Last time when we were together, we saw that the Grandmaster became champion, and it looks like that Solus, it was excited for 1 second, but even before I could get to him, his batteries are once again running low. Which means that he once again is now named.
No. Yes.
Okay.
No.
Oh, it's off again.
Let's just watch this show that's going on.
Will Ryan's mask ever work for more than a minute?
We are live.
How have you not changed the batteries in that thing yet?
They're brand
Why don't
new.
you use it for an hour on a Saturday night or something? Cool.
Exciting. So we are back today. Congratulations to the Grandmaster. Grandmaster, you've had a couple of weeks, being the champion. How's it felt so far?
Commissioner, it has felt incredible. I've been walking around town like a big shot. Everyone wants to play chess with me. I show them a few moves, and then they ask for my autograph. It is phenomenal.
That's very good. And of course, the Quack Scientist, you are a part of the duo, and you have a belt, the tag team championship belt, along with the Grandmaster. How's it feel to hold on to that for must have been over 2 months now?
Yeah, I mean, that's not surprising to me that we're holding on to it for 2 months. I believe we have two of the best records in the league. Also, it was just so thrilling to be here for a literal front row seat, a front ladder seat, and watch the Grandmaster take the belt. So I'm excited to see what the future holds for us both, and the rest of the other wrestlers. I'm excited to see where they end up as well. I know it won't be at the same level as us, though.
Oh, of course.
Top step on the ladder.
Of course. So today we have Trent Barrington also with us. Trent, are you going to make a run up today? Are we going to see a lot of big things out of you?
I hope so. I'm ready to wrestle today. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling ready. It's time to get in the ring. We're gonna do this. Last time we had all the ladders and junk. This time, straight up. Time to wrestle. Who's up? Who's wrestling me today? That's what I wanted. Who's doing it?
And let's go over to Solus. Solus, anything you want to say to your fans out there? I know. Should their batteries be at full charge now, or should they be bad and no charge at all?
Fully charged and ready to go. It's time to take Jason Spector down to hell.
It's time to take Jason Spector down to hell. Wow, Jason.
There he is.
Anything you want to say about that?
I don't even know why I'm granting him this extra shot against me. I've already beaten him twice. Once in a triple threat match with Fancy Nancy, and then the next time after my match, he tried to cheap shot me and come up from behind me and put me in that pathetic submission hold of his. Well, what did I do? I reversed it and put him in the best submission hold of all, the penalty box. So tonight, when I beat him with my finishing move, the hat trick, that'll be 3 wins in a row. And in hockey, we call that a natural hat trick. And after that, he'll have to fight his way up to earn the privilege of facing Slapshot again.
You suck. I'm gonna put you in the trachea crusher. You are done.
I'll just reverse it on you again.
You can't. Not tonight.
Okay, some tough talk here. Let's go over to one of the wealthiest wrestlers we have on the staff here to see what he has to say. Hedge Delta. And guys, if you haven't done so already, please put your wrestler names in chat so everybody can see who you are. If you want to put your name first in wrestler chat, that's fine, or just put your wrestler name. Hedge Delta, how have you seen this all play out?
What I've seen recently is that everybody is high on the Grandmaster because he's put some gold in his portfolio. They're talking about the Grandmaster up and down all the streets, but I can tell you for a fact that they are not bullish on the Grandmaster. Everybody knows that the best portfolio in town is owned by Hedge Delta, and they all know that the bull run is about to begin one more time. And I can tell you this for an absolute fact. I will make a very, very strong investment in gold, and Hedge Delta's stock is going straight through the roof.
Wow. Wow. Tough talk. So, guys, right now, as a commissioner, I'm going to inform you that right now we are going to go through an amazing change in Roll and Rumble, and that's going to come up very soon. And we're going to run 4 episodes right now. When we play out those 4 episodes, we are going to revamp the Federation, and we're going to have a new way of how we proceed, and it's going to be in 4 episode cycles after that forward. And we're going to see who can be on top through TLC matches, through Royal Rumbles, one-on-one death matches, and anything that we can get our hands on. We're going to see how people can handle it, what wrestlers can survive, and which ones just can't cut it. We're joined right now by Crusher right now. Crusher, what do you feel like your chances are of taking that belt eventually, hopefully one day soon, away from the Grandmaster?
The belt does not matter to me. What matters to me is crushing my opponents when I get in the ring with them. And this French man will be no different than anyone else. He will be lying flat on his back like that all day long.
Tell me again one more time. What will I look like?
You will know. It will be all over the airways.
Wow, amazing. Okay, guys, so let's get ready for our first match today. We're actually going to start off with, let's see. I think we're going to start off with, the Grandmaster. I tell you what, I'm going to allow you to do the first match. It's going to be your honors. You can tell me what the first matchup is. And what would you like to see first?
I said, who will be fighting who?
Yeah.
Well, I think we have the fated Slapshot versus Solus that has been talked about forever.
Okay, so let's do it. It's going to be Slapshot versus Solus, guys. Get ready.
We have an issue.
Solus, you've got more than one issue.
What is your issue?
My D6 disappeared.
That means every roll is a 1 until he finds it.
That is not what that means.
Why is your name
The
Winless?
dice are
Not
technically
Solus.
off the table, aren't they?
Disappearing.
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure I got you like 3 set of dice once for your birthday last year.
No, I can't find it. Oh,
Solus is looking into his backpack.
I got it.
Exactly like demons from hell do. Exactly like you picture them.
Slapshot is dead.
Commissioner, I'm putting my adaptable point into Fortitude.
And Commissioner, I'm putting mine
Okay, got it.
into combat.
You can't go over 4 even with the adaptable point.
Shut up, Slapshot, you suck.
Okay, guys, so let's see it right now. Here we go. We're gonna go Solus versus Slapshot in an epic grudge match. It's been going on for a while. What is gonna happen? Let's see what happens. Richard Wallace says Slapshot will break away and clear the puck and put Solus in the goal cage.
Absolutely.
Richard is just
Nothing
as
but
dumb
net.
as Slapshot. Let's go.
Natural 6.
1.
Typical. All right. How does every hockey match start? With the face-off. Right to the face, but this time I'm not going for damage. The thumbs are going right for the eyes. Technique versus technique to injure. And a natural 6 again. I will gladly show.
Very nice. Natural 6. Solus, what do you got over there?
No.
Say again?
Did he match me? Did he tell
No,
me?
I'm still waiting for his roll.
I did not. I rolled
Okay.
a 2.
Before I tell you what you're debuffing, I want to say that Hedge Delta and the Crusher are not the only members of this federation who play dirty.
Is it a
My
random
new
stat?
skill, take 2 off of your strength.
You liar. What? Okay. You suck. Let's go. Again. Come on.
Dirty 6.
7.
All right.
Awesome. I'm going to go for the kick right to the side of the knee. Take 2 damage. You are done. 5.
9.
You suck.
All right. I am going to body slam you to the ground and not doing damage. I'm going to pose to the audience, winding up like I'm taking that game-winning shot. Fortitude versus Fortitude. Dirty 6.
You got it.
All right. I'm going to add 1 to my technique. And I'm going to end it there.
You suck. It's time.
Dirty 6.
Yes. 7.
Okay.
Again, I'm going to whip you across the rope and drop kick you right in the face. Take another 2 damage.
All right.
Yes. Slap shot. Go bye-bye. 7.
8.
Ugh.
All right. Now I'm going to go for the hex stall. Coming in, sweeping at the knees. Intent to injure. Technique versus technique. 6. Dirty 6.
7. Haha.
All right. 7.
5.
All right. All right. Time for the 5-minute major, which is a backbreaker. Lift you up, let you drop. Technique versus technique again. 5.
Yes. 6.
All right.
7, actually.
Enough fun. All right.
Back to combat.
Natural 1.
Yes. Awesome. Elbow right to the jaw. Take that slap shot. 2 damage.
2 damage, done the slap shot, and we're back to combat.
Natural 1.
8. Awesome. I'm going to take him and slap him in the face. Slap shot. 2 damage.
All right.
2 damage, done again to slap shot, back to combat.
Natural 6.
You got it.
All right. Time to do a DDT. Take 3 damage.
3 damage, done to Solus.
9.
7. Die.
All right. We're going to do a dump and chase, throw you in across the ring and crash into the corner. Take another 3.
Natural 6.
You got me?
Yes. Awesome. Very nice. Vertical suplex, and I hold you up, let the blood rush to your head, and I slap you in the face on the way down. Take 2 damage.
8.
You got it.
All right. We are going to do a new move. We're going to high sticking. I grab your fist. I step up onto the top rope. I leap up and bring down with a chop. Take 3 damage.
9.
Natural 6.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, wait, 8. Sorry. Never mind.
Going in for a spear. Take 3 damage.
8.
9.
You suck.
And we're going to go for a good old-fashioned pile driver, driving your head right down to the mat. Take another 3.
7.
9.
You.
All right. Fling into the ropes, and as you come across, I'm going to do a sharp clothesline right to your neck. Take another 3.
You suck. You suck.
All right.
Natural 6. You suck.
What'd you get?
Natural 6.
Natural 6.
You got me.
Very nice. I pick him up, I throw him over my shoulders, and I start stomping him and punching him and kicking him on the ground. 2 damage.
All right.
Damage is dealt, back and forth. Back to combat, guys.
Natural 1.
It's time. I got a natural 6. It's time. I am going to do the trachea crusher submission. Very nice. Technique versus your fortitude.
9.
You got it.
All right, break free. You come in with a shot, kick save. I kick out of your pathetic submission hold.
You can kick out of a submission.
Not natural 6.
You got it.
All right. We're going to go 2 minutes for elbowing. Elbow right to the gut. Take 3 damage.
Pathetic. 1.
8. I think it's time. Slap shooters. Give it to me. 1, 2, 3. Going for the hat trick. Slap shot. Takes in. He winds. He shoots. He rolls. A 4.
You got it.
He
Oh! And that is it. Slapshot takes it. Solus goes down, and Solus still does not have a win.
I don't want to see him anymore. He has proven himself unworthy to come into this rink and lace up his skates against me. You've got no shot against Slapshot.
Slapshot. Guess what? Guess what?
Oh, wow.
Winless. How dare you?
You know, it's the truly uncreative who have to rely on memes.
You must see it. I don't see it on the screen, but you must see it. Yes.
And that's what we call a natural hat trick. 3 beats in a row. Get him out of here. I don't want to see him anymore.
You suck.
Next thing on my agenda, I'm coming for that belt.
No belt for you, you suck. There's my D6.
Wow, amazing. That was something to watch.
Wow.
Hedge, what are you thinking about that match?
You know, Slapshot's been impressive lately. I think his stock is going to start to go up. And Solus, I think you just need to figure yourself out, man. Listen. No one's buying your stock right now, okay? Just take a break, maybe step away from the squared circle for a while, and then come back maybe when you've got something to offer the rest of the Roll and Rumble portfolio, all right?
Keep losing money and talking smack. You suck.
I don't lose money.
All your clients went bankrupt.
All your clients are bankrupt.
And I just want to say for my number 1 fan out there, Big E, that win was for you, buddy. Thanks for being in my corner.
Big E, I'm so sorry to hear that you're his number 1 fan.
When you get a win in this millennium, then you can come over here and talk to me.
Oh, no.
I don't need a win to still be better than you, Slapshot. Remember.
What's your record now? I'm sorry. I 0-1,000,000?
No, you and suck. You suck.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Okay, guys, that was Solus and Slapshot. Congratulations to Slapshot, who took down Solus. Solus still struggling to get a win out there, but I'm sure it's coming any day right now. Next up, we're going to get ready for our next match. It's going to be Trent Barrington versus Hedge Delta. We just heard from Hedge Delta a minute ago. Let's hear from Trent Barrington. Trent, what's going to happen? Is today going to be your day, bro?
Well, I hope so. I can't wait to get into that ring. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to smash him. I'm going to thrash him. I'm going to Grizzly Maul and crap out of that guy. It's going to be great. Can't wait. Let's do it. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hedge, anything you want to say?
Once again, the bull meets the bear. And tonight, your margin call comes, Trent.
Wow. Okay, guys, these epic wrestlers are gonna square off right now. Let's set the stage for them so they can go into battle right now. I'll be reffing as usual, and we are joined by Hedge Delta, Trent Barrington. Guys, get ready for combat. Remember that we're battling in bracket format to see who's going to take on the current champion, which is the Grandmaster. And this is just the next phase towards that goal. Let's see who is going to come out as the victor. Guys, let's do it. Let's roll and rumble.
8.
What'd you get?
Count that up. You ready?
Yep.
8.
And I'm starting with a natural 1.
Oh. All right, I'll start off with a scoop slam. Take 3 damage.
Ugh. Okay. Oh, man. A 1 again.
Oh, man. All right, I'll pick you right up over my head and hit you with a gorilla press slam. Take another 3 damage.
Okay. Here we go.
Ooh,
Yes.
Natural 1.
Natural 6. Here we go. All right. Gonna give you a nice foot stomp and a body slam, and you're gonna take the damage. Take 3 damage.
All right. Eight.
Nope, I got 5.
All right. I'll spin you around and lock you in the $1 million dream. My technique versus your fortitude.
Okay.
Oh, natural 1.
Me too.
Oh, man. All right, combat up. 9.
7.
All right. Let's try it again. I'll spin you around and put you in the Cobra Clutch. Technique versus fortitude.
Okay.
Ah.
4.
Natural 1.
Defended.
Not working, man. Combat up.
All right, here we go. I'm coming for you.
9.
I got no, you got it. I got 7.
All right, I'll grab you by the leg and hit you with a dragon screw leg whip. Take another 3 damage.
All right, here we go. Coming for you.
Natural 6.
The easy way.
All right, I'll take you down to the ground and lock you in the bank statement. Let's try technique versus fortitude one more time.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, 7.
Natural 6. 10. Let's go one more. Technique versus fortitude.
Okay. 7.
All right, so take 3 from your combat.
How many?
3.
Wow.
I have dirty, it increases by 1, and I won 2 rolls. That's 2.
So my combat is 0 is -3 right now.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Next round.
Next round, combat up.
Natural 1.
Natural 6.
Oh man.
All right. I'm gonna throw you into the ropes, run over, give you a clothesline, and you're gonna take the 4 damage. 4. I misspoke before when it was 3, but
Okay.
take 4.
All right, got it.
All right, combat up.
Natural 6.
4. Great.
I will hit you with a vertical suplex. Take 3 damage.
Ugh. Okay. I got a 5 on my combat.
Wait a second. No, I have to apologize. Your combat should still take those 3 points back. I had you locked in a submission hold, so take those 3 points back to combat, and you lose an additional. You lose 4 hit points.
Okay.
Put the wrong thing. That's my mistake. Sorry about that.
Right, because it was in a submission. I understand. I got you. No problem.
And I rolled an 8 this time.
I rolled an 8 as well, so you got to re-roll that, right? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I got 6 the easy way.
Me too. All right.
Again. Coming for you. I got a 5.
Off the table for a 1.
Oh, yes! All right. So I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna give you a nice spinning heel kick. Take 4 damage.
All right.
Here we go. Oh, nuts. I got a natural 1.
Oh, all right. I will hit you. I'll hit you with the market crash. That's a vertebreaker. Take 3 damage.
3 damage dealt. Back to combat.
All right, here we go. Coming for you now. Natural 6.
Oh, 7.
All right. Now I'm gonna give you a. Let's see. How about the bootlace eye rake? I'm gonna rake you over my boots and give you the damage. 4 damage.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Here we go. Combat up. Ah.
Natural
A
1.
one. A 1.
Oh, man.
Here we go. Combat again.
Oh, God.
I got 6 the easy way. You got another 1?
It's off the table again for a 1. It jumped right out of my dice tray.
All right, then. I'm going to pick you up and give you the big bear squeeze for a finisher. Here we go. Giving you the big grizzly squeeze. And, I rolled a natural 6.
Oh,
For a total of 7.
You got me.
Yeah!
Oh, and that is it. Trent Barrington takes the win from Hedge Delta. Hedge, tell us what happened.
It's been a while since I've been in the squared circle. I've spent a lot of time on the trading floor over these last few weeks. And I just got my techniques mixed up, okay? And it could happen to anybody. It happened to me. It'll happen to somebody else in the future. But I will tell you this. Hedge Delta will be back. Hedge Delta will be more dangerous than ever. And I am telling you right now, anyone who gets in Hedge Delta's way in the near future will be absolutely and completely liquidated. Mark my words.
Yeah. I told you I was ready to go. I told you I was ready to wrestle. I came. I saw. We did it. Hedge Delta is an awesome competitor. We had a great match. It was going back and forth there for a while. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it, but then I got in there with the big grizzly squeeze. And that was all that took. It was over. Trent's got himself a win today. See you next time, Delta.
Wow, guys. So that was an epic match right now. That puts Trent up, and he's in the running for to take on the Grand Master. As we saw before, we saw that Solus was defeated and Slapshot took that win. So right now, that means our next match is on its way up. The question is, who is it gonna be? So right now, our next match is getting ready. And we are seeing it is going to be the Quack Scientist versus Slapshot. Quack Scientist, what are your odds today? Can you do this? Is it all just science?
No, it's not all science. It's skill, it's practice, dedication, knowledge, and power. You heard it here first.
Okay. Tell us about this Slapshot. You took out Solus before. Can you take out the Quack Scientist?
You know what? That match against Solus was just a warm-up. Now it comes down to brains versus brawn, and the physics on the ice are not the same as they are on the land, so she's going to have a tough time going up against me.
Who says we're fighting on the ice, Jason?
I'm always on the ice.
Your brain's always on the ice.
Oh, burn them.
Oh man! Oh man! Okay, guys.
What is that?
So your brain on the floor.
Yep.
Okay, guys, it's up to you. We have this epic match between Slapshot and the Quack Scientist. Guys, you can combat up. I'll leave it to you, and let's see who takes it.
Putting adaptable point into fortitude again.
Got it. Okay, guys, combat up. Take it away.
9.
You got me.
All right, we're gonna start off and hitting him with a choke slam for 5 damage.
Okay.
Feel the burn, the cold burn of another 8.
5 damage.
Because I put it in strength.
It can't go above. Only Mr. Perfect.
Oh wait, never mind. Liam just told me it can't
4
go.
damage. 4 damage.
Yeah, I was assuming it was Mr. Perfect doing that.
Nope, that's my fault. So I have to put this somewhere else. So this is what we said before. Sorry.
Okay. Are we back to combat?
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Natural 6.
Okay, you got that.
All right, we're gonna go with the 2 minutes for elbowing, but I am gonna go for intent to injure, technique versus technique. Dirty 6.
The natural 1. 3 total.
All right, and that's a dirty hit. Please take 2 off of your strength.
What? Dang it.
All right, 7.
1.
All right. I'm going to just simply body slam you and then pose to the crowd like I'm lifting Lord Stanley's cup. Fortitude versus fortitude.
7.
Natural 6. I will add that 1 to my strength. Combat up.
Ooh. Oh,
I had 1.
You're cursed, bro.
Natural 1.
Ooh, okay. 6. Natural 6.
Natural 6.
Oh.
All right, Jason. Oh, come on. Oh, 1.
Me too.
Oh.
Just let it be shown that I'm not lying about my rolls, okay?
Yeah. We're just hugging on the mat.
Oh, you got to give me natural 6 again.
You got a 6? Oh, I got a 4.
Oh.
You got that.
Okay. We're going to go for the hook and cross check. Spin you around and drive you to the back. Take 4 damage.
Okay.
7.
9. Cool.
Okay.
So, I just get up off the floor, and as I'm getting up, kick you, but like it comes up from under your chin, so your head goes back, and it hurts you bad. For 2 damage. Not that bad.
Quick rules question. If I injure her again and take 2 off of strength, can she have a strength of 0 and do no damage?
You can't lower the strength down anything past 1, so she has to do
I
1.
kind of figured. I just wanted a clarification on that.
What the heck? Another 1.
Oh, man, I'm enjoying this. All right. Going to give you a 5-minute major for boarding, lifting you high up in the air, slightly forward, and just let gravity do its job and slam you down to the mat. 4 damage.
Oh, my God.
This is rough. 9.
You got me?
Cool. I turn around and hit you with the choke slam for 2 damage.
All right.
Yeah.
Gonna
Slow and steady.
8.
7.
All right. Going to drop you to the ground and spring on the ropes and do a leg drop. 4 damage. Dirty
9.
6. You got me.
So I will hit you with a stone cold stunner for 2 damage.
Dirty 6.
Same.
All right. Natural 6.
Okay, you got that.
All right. Gonna go for a vertical suplex. Boom! 4 damage.
Oh wait.
Dirty 6.
8.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm going to go for injure. Is that if I try and injure him? Is that technique versus technique?
Yes.
Or technique versus fortitude?
No.
Technique.
Injure is tech versus tech.
Cool.
There you go.
So let's do that. 7.
Also a 7. And she technically didn't say what she was doing anyway, so it would have been a fail anyway. So
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah. He's right.
You got to call the moves.
9.
Unnatural 6.
What did she
you got
say?
it.
You got it. I got an unnatural 6.
Oh, I thought you said natural. All right. Throw it against the ropes, and as you come in, you just clothesline right on my arm. 4 damage.
4 damage?
Yep, 4 damage.
Just coming back though. Don't even worry about this. 9.
7.
All right, I'm gonna hit you with a power bomb, and then I'm going to try and injure you. Technique versus technique.
Okay.
Natural 6.
All right.
Lower your strength.
By 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
9. Yes.
Turn
Okay.
around.
I'm going to hit you with the neck breaker and then try and injure you again.
Dirty
Unnatural 6.
6. Unnatural 6.
Dang it.
Not this time. Natural 6.
9. You got that.
All right. Gonna go for a power slam, and I'm gonna do another 4 damage for good measure.
Is it 3 damage now though?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, 3 damage. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
3 damage. 7.
9. Yes. I will hit you with a classic punch of my dear, dear, dear friend Queen Sunshine. For 2 damage.
Oh, I hear my slap shooters chanting my name.
I hear it too, but it doesn't sound good.
Unnatural 6. Dirty 6.
1 again.
Oh, I think it's time my slap shooters count it out with me. 1, 2, 3. Hat trick finisher. Slapshot skates up. He winds. He shoots. He rolls. A 6.
Oh, stumbles to the floor. I do.
Oh,
Scores!
wow. Catherine with the Yoda talk finish. Congratulations to Slapshot who took that down. Slapshot, strong performance today. What do you attribute it to? Have been working out? You know, you've been doing a lot of extra skating on the ice. What's going on over there?
I've been training and working on my strategies. Sure, it took some dirty play and some hits that weakened my opponents, but hey, all's fair in the squared circle, and it weakened my opponents enough for me to just pound away at them and get those pins and get those wins. And Quack Scientist, you don't have a shot against Slapshot.
Wow. Okay, guys, that brings us to our last match of the day. And then next week, we will see the epic showdown to see who will take on the Grandmaster. This is our last match, and it's going to be the Crusher versus Trent Barrington. Let's go over to Crusher right now. Crusher, what are you thinking about this match coming up? Can you defeat Trent Barrington, who looks like he's having a pretty good day today?
Lost audio. Shit. Hello.
So let's take it over to Trent Barrington right now. Trent,
Hey,
what are you
I'm
thinking?
ready.
What are you thinking right now? Can you take Crusher in this one? Is this gonna be an easy match, a hard match? You know, will it be harder than your last match? You know, let us know.
Well, it's hard to say. You know, Crusher has definitely proven himself so far. I don't think this is going to be an easy match for sure. And, you know, it's been a while since I've had to fight twice in one day. So, you know, I got that on me. But I got the momentum going. I was feeling really good about that first one. I'm ready to go into this one. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready for this match. I'm ready to get in the ring. I'm ready to do it. Make it happen. Here we go. The question is he ready? Is he going to bring it? The Crusher? Is he going to try to crush the bear? I don't think so. You ever tried to crush a bear before? I don't think it's going to happen. Okay? I don't think so. But we'll see, because, the dice, they have the ultimate say, don't they?
Wow, that's a really good point. Let's go back to Crusher and see if he's got everything working right now and see what he has to say. Crusher.
Yes, can you hear me now?
We hear you. What we want to know is what's going to happen in this match. Trent Barrington thinks he's going to take you down. Is that true?
I'm going to break a few limbs, crack a few skulls. It'll be okay. He will bleed out on the floor. It'll be all right.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Dear Lord.
So, okay, right now, let's get ready for an epic matchup between Trent Barrington and Crusher right now. Again, everyone moving one step closer to the epic championship match that will come with the Grand Master. So, guys, take it away. Combat up. Let's do it. Roll Rumble.
All right, here we go.
I got to 7.
I have an 8 for combat. All right, I'm going to run in and give you a nice clothesline to start it up. Take 4 damage.
Okay.
Here we go.
That's another 7.
I got a natural 1, so you got this one.
Okay, I will go eye gouge. Technique versus technique. That's a 7.
You got it, because I rolled another 1.
You will take 2 from your combat, because I like to play dirty.
Ugh, brutal.
That is a natural 1 on the next combat roll.
Okay. And I got a 3, which is enough for this time. Here we go. I'm going to run up to you. I'm going to give you the backhand chop. Bam! Take the 4 damage.
Mother, it is another 1.
I rolled a 1 as well. So here we go again.
That is a dirty 6.
I got a 6 the easy way also. Keep it going. Can't get a hold on you.
That is a 7.
You got it. I got a 5.
Okay, I will take you an arm bar and try to snatch arm out of socket. Technique versus technique.
All right.
That is an 8.
5. You
You will
got it.
take another 2 from your combat.
Oh, brutal.
That is a 8 on combat.
Okay, here we go. Oh, man. Natural 6, which I think I guessed it. All right, here we go. I'm going to run up to you this time, and I'm going to give you the crossbody slam. Take the 4 damage.
That is a 7.
Okay, here we go. I got a 1. You got it.
I will take you down to the mat with a ankle lock, and you will go technique versus technique.
Okay.
And that is a natural 6.
Well, you got it then.
You will take 2 from your strength.
Ugh. Okay.
And that is a 7 again.
And I got a natural 6. Okay. I'm gonna give you an old knee drop, and I think I don't got much to go on here. I'm gonna try to give you the finisher. I'm gonna get you up in the big bear grip and try to finish this off. Here we go.
Go ahead.
Oh, I got a natural 6 for a total of 7.
That is not enough.
Nuts.
You will take 3 because you missed it.
Okay.
Okay, combat up. That is another 7.
And you got it. I got a 6.
I will put you in the crippler crossface. Technique versus fortitude. And that is an 8.
You got it.
Okay, We will go again. Technique versus fortitude.
Okay.
That is another 8.
And I rolled off the table. You got it.
Okay. Once more. Technique versus fortitude.
Okay.
That is a dirty 6.
I got a 6 as well.
God. Okay. Combat up.
Here we go.
It's dirty 6.
I got a 6 as well.
Mhm.
Easy way. Same deal. Same thing.
The natural 6.
Easy 6 again. You got it.
Okay. I'm going to rush and sickle you for 3.
Ugh. Okay.
Natural 1.
Okay. Natural 6. All right. Gonna run over to you, and I'm gonna give you a neck breaker, and you're gonna take 2 damage.
Okay. It is an 7 combat.
You got it. I got a 5.
Okay, I am going to take you down to mat and put you in a chokehold. Technique versus fortitude.
Okay.
36.
You got it. I got a 4.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you there one more. Technique versus fortitude.
Here we go.
It's a 7.
You got it. I got a 1.
Okay, you will take the damage. That is 7 damage.
Ugh.
Combat up.
Okay, here we go.
That's to the 5.
You got a 5. I got a natural 6. All right. I'm gonna run up to you, and I'm gonna give you a nice leg drop for 2 damage.
Okay, combat up. That is 8.
You got it. I got a 5.
I got it? Okay.
You got
I'm
it.
going
You got it.
to pick you up and slam you on the ground. Strength versus strength.
Ugh.
It is only a dirty 6.
Oh, I got a natural 6 on that. Defended.
You got the 6 on the dirty 6 on the combat.
You got it. I got a 4.
Okay, I will kick you in the gut. Take 3.
Ugh. Okay.
That's it. 5.
I got a 3. You got it.
Okay, I will throw you into the ropes and give you a belly to belly.
Whoa.
Take 3.
All right. Here we go.
5 again.
Natural 6. Natural 6.
You got it.
Okay, I'm gonna start with a nice. I'm gonna give you the big boot to the gut, and I'm gonna try to go for the finisher again. I'm gonna grab you up, scoop you up for the big grizzly bear squeeze. Here we go. And I got a 6 the easy way.
You got it.
Oh, Trent is on fire today.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Wow.
Trent Barrington takes down Crusher. Crusher, tell us what happened here.
It is hard to tell. He is a little slipperier than he thinks. But he still feels the pain of the Crusher.
Trent Barrington is obviously you're on a roll right now. That's 2 wins. You're on your way up. What are you thinking right now?
That was a heck of a match. Doesn't get closer than that. Let me tell you, I was about done. I gave it everything I had there right at the last moment, and edged out another win. It's feeling great, having a great day. Trent is on it today, feeling excellent. Looking forward to the next one. Working my way up.
Wow, congratulations, man. So right now, guys, we have everybody on screen right now. Raise your hand if you won your fight today. If you're still winning, no losses. No losses. Obviously, we have the Grandmaster sitting over there. We had Trent Barrington and Slapshot are the winners. So it means that next week we're going to have these epic battles, and then the winner from that one is going to go on and face the quack scientist. Solus, how you feeling? What it was? Not even making fun of you, not joking around. You haven't had a win. What is your record right now?
0-4. 0-4. So everybody gotta keep riding and stay strong.
I'm thinking the mask is somewhat of a curse for you.
Oh, is this what Solis looks like? Are we seeing him?
Looks like.
Oh my goodness!
Get used to his face, because next week I'm not wrestling with the mask, and I want a rematch against.
You gave up your whole character already?
No, just next week. Just testing something out. But I want a rematch against Slapshot if he loses his title shot, because then he'll be down in the dumps and he still sucks, even if he wins.
I don't think this is.
You haven't earned a rematch against me. I've beaten you 3 times now.
I agree.
Listen, Slapshot. I don't know if you heard
Go fight Hedge Delta.
I don't know if you heard the fans chanting, but the fans were saying you sucked all night during your match. I don't know if you were hearing the chants, but they were saying every second that they got, they were letting you know that you suck, and you suck. So it's all good.
It's terrible.
But you lost. Lost.
Listen, man. Listen. I'd be pissed if I suck too.
I'm not. Commissioner, he doesn't deserve a rematch. I've beaten him now 3 times.
Agreed.
I want to face someone who actually has wins on their record so that I can have a worthy shot at going after the belt.
Why are you ducking me? Just fight me.
I fought you 3 times already.
I'm the best. Slapshot. There's nothing you could do.
You're the best at losing. That's what you're
Your
the best
record
at.
says the opposite.
How about this?
No. I've beaten you.
Listen.
Your losses like a soulless wonder and go.
Listen,
Just
if you could beat me a 4th, how many times you beat me?
If you could beat me a 4th time.
I don't owe you anything.
No, if you could
I'm
beat
after
me.
that belt, Grandmaster. No offense, you earned it, but I'm coming.
He's got a good
after it.
point. He's got a good point. When your only argument, Ryan, is well, if you can beat me a 4th time,
If you beat me a 4th time, Solus will take a hiatus. I'm not going to say he'll retire, but he'll take a hiatus.
I, as a commissioner, will only give you that match if you put your retirement on the line. You're way too deep.
All right. That's right. We are too deep. Where's my mask?
No one wants to see him again.
Well, he definitely got 3 losses in a row at least, right? I mean, how many is he supposed to have before?
Yeah, but you need to have some wins.
You gotta have 3 wins to be out. But I mean, like, come on, man. You gotta
or 8 losses.
Commissioner, it is a waste of my time and talent to face him again. I want to pass to the title.
But at the same time, Jason, if it's so easy for you, it'll just boost your record up. It's an easy W.
Let's go.
Actually, if I beat him again, that'll be my 6th win, and I'll get another skill. So hey, it's easy money for me.
That's what I'm saying. There you go.
How about this slap shot, suck shot? Right now, roll a d6. If I roll higher than you, you suck. Let's go, Mr. Jason.
You're competing against yourself, dude. I don't need to prove. I've already proven myself against you 3 times. One was when you tried to cheap shot me.
Oh, natural 6, Mr. Jason.
Yeah, okay. You rolled a natural 6. That's great. Congratulations. Wow. I am suddenly impressed by you, Soulless.
Suddenly. You've been impressed this whole time.
Okay, guys, it was great. So next week we're gonna finish up these matches, and the winner is gonna take on Grandmaster, and what I'm sure will be an epic match. And then we're gonna have that grudge match between Solus and Slapshot, and finally see what's happening. This is what's happening right now.
You can't even see it.
Apparently, he needs to exercise.
Hedge Delta, what are you thinking of all this? You watching all this going on? What do you think?
I can't understand this guy. Look, I have my share of troubles in the ring. You remember when I was serving coffee to people for weeks on end? Listen, Solus, let me give you a little word of advice, okay? I've been there before, okay? There were times when I knew that I needed to just step away from the squared circle for a while, get back to the trading floor, do what I do best, and rebalance my portfolio. I think it might be time for you to go back to hell or wherever it is you come from and wherever it is you do what you do, regroup, find solace, and then maybe come on back to Roll and Rumble when you've got a little bit of cash in your portfolio, man.
Listen.
And maybe a little bit of dignity.
Time ago.
I mean, we've already established that Slapshot sucks, and we've also established that all of Hedge Delta's clients went bankrupt. Hedge Delta, you're next.
Listen to me. Listen, Solus. I don't even have to tell people to give you a margin call, okay? You've been margin called, and your value right now is 0. Okay? You don't have dime to your neck. What?
I am the hottest thing. I am the hottest thing this Federation's got.
Commissioner, I'm begging you, Commissioner. I'm begging you. Look at what your entire Federation has been reduced to, okay?
Reduced. We've been maximized.
You pulled me away from Wall Street, Commissioner. You pulled me away from my job. And you told me that I would be here in Roll and Rumble with the absolute best in the world. And I'm
looking at him
here, and I'm looking at a clown spinning around in a chair. Something.
Listen. It's better off that you're here and not on Wall Street. You would have got arrested for being a fraud and having people lose their money. I'm the best. You suck. Just like Slapshot. Now you suck too. You both suck together.
I agree with Richard.
Someone get Solus a thesaurus so that he can learn some better insults.
Thesaurus.
Everybody just to work his way up to Slapshot.
Listen.
I've faced him enough. I want a path to the belt.
Agreed.
Listen, you don't get a path to the belt. You know why? In case you forgot. In case you forgot.
Pointing right at Solus.
Yes! It's pointing right at Solus!
Pointing right at you, Solus.
Yes, get the teeth.
I mean, Willis.
He's so clueless. He's insulting
he is a
himself
bit
and he doesn't
clueless.
even realize it.
That's true. It is behind you, pointing right at you.
No, right behind you, pointing right there. Hey, he's
pointing
right
past
there.
me. It's pointing past me.
Yeah.
You are not invisible. Well, you are invisible now, but you're not then.
Oh my god. Okay, hilarious. Okay, guys. Crying. Next week we will see these amazing contenders take on the Grandmaster. Guys, that does it here for Roll and Rumble, but don't go anywhere because we have the Session 0 coming up for Earthfall, and then we have our next quick show, which is a lot of fun right now. It's called What's the Roll? And we're going to do an epic Arnold Schwarzenegger scene coming up. That's coming up right now. Guys, we're going to say goodbye to Charles and Jason. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Great wrestling today.
Great playing with you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, awesome job.
Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, so please please share this out right now. We appreciate it when you do. And guys, we're going to go into our next thing right now. So we've been talking about a brand new show that we've been working on. And in this show, basically what it is, it's going to be called Earthfall. And it's basically zombies, magic. It's a futuristic scenario. And there may not be dinosaurs because that's been requested to put it in there by the fans. So working on that one. Right now, we're going to take a look today and just do a quick review of the character sheet. So the character sheet is interesting. It's taken off of our tabletop show, but then I readjusted it to kind of make it fit more versatile for all tabletop in some small ways. And it'll be a fun thing to look at real quick. And we'll feel free to ask any questions. And we're just going to do a quick review of it right now. And here we go. So guys, here it is. You're looking at the character sheet. Basically, how it works is you have a certain amount of points from strength, agility, constitution, will, knowledge, talent, survival, action, all the way across. And you can use those points, and they represent your energy in every single stat. And you're going to be able to use those points to do certain, definitely different things with your character every round. And depending on what's appropriate or not, you actually can utilize up to every single category in a round. So, for example, you can use your action columns in the end to do combat, and then you can use strength and add some damage on it. You could increase your weapon speed, use agility. You can go nuts and add a lot of things in one round, but if you do, you're obviously burning through your points very fast. So it's all kind of like real life. You know, you can go crazy. You could be in a boxing match, use all your energy right away, or you could be taking your time and then dealing out the punches when you think it's correct. So, basically, we have everything that we're looking at right now. I'm going to zoom in so we just get a look at it. You have strength, gives you plus the damage, plus the block. Agility has weapon speed. You have a chance to evade if someone's actually coming down you and hit you pretty hard. Constitution allows you to get hit points back, recovery. You can do DR, damage reduction versus physical stuff. Will has concentration, DR versus arcane. Insight, if you're doing like a bluff check, a negotiation check, that's under the charisma right there. Notice you even got auto saves, which means that you could just say, I don't think I'm going to make this roll. I'm just going to auto save. But that means that you have to choose either try to make a save or go auto save. You can't fail one and then just auto save it. So basically, you're deciding to use a lot of points to like say, okay, I need to pass this because maybe it's like a death roll. You're going to die, and maybe you go, you know what, I can make it, but it's not worth it. I'm just going to auto save. And again, they use a lot of points. So every single thing is a little bit different. Talent, this is deadly. You can add more damage onto your attack, or you could try to do a tactical strike. You try to blind somebody, injure somebody, and take away their ability to access their columns. You know, a lot of different things you can do with this character sheet. This sheet is made to. It's made to, you know, I've grown up with Dungeons and Dragons. I played a few other games, played the Star Wars tabletop a lot. Me and Damien played that. We actually just played it this weekend, and a lot of it's hit or miss, and you're doing damage, right? Well, this system it has that, but it's a lot more engaging. It allows you to like brawl it out and be flexible. Me and Dan were talking about it, and we were discussing like how the fact is like this system. You know, Dan, put it in your words as we were discussing it. This system kind of allows you flexibility and the control of your character to maybe like to put something together, to get synergy going, to kind of come up with strategy like real life would be. Like, you know, maybe you're fighting somebody that's stronger. You know, you can use some guile to try to win rather than roll a die and just try to hit or miss. So that's kind of what the system tries to do. Dan, would you kind of agree with that?
Yeah, especially with when we were talking about your basic skills. Within each one of your attributes, you know, those are going to be like your bread and butter. So, like Tony was saying, the auto saves, and if you want to maybe buff an attack to add a few numbers to it, or even like your damage or something like that. So those skills that you have at the top will be your basic skills. Everyone will have the same ones. And then as you level your character up, you'll get to select specific skills to your species and to your profession. So you'll get some more specialized stuff. And, you know, as you earn different skills, your character will become more well-rounded and obviously more powerful. But you'll always have those basic skills up top, and everyone will have the same ones. So you could learn those ones up top, those basic skills, be very, very effective, almost as like an entry point. Since everyone, like I keep saying, everyone has them, they're probably the first things you'd want to learn with the system. And then as you go on and as you start to discover more high-level skills, you'll become a more powerful character. And as you gain more skills, you'll start to learn the system a little bit more and learn your character a little bit more too.
Gotcha. So, Damien, what do you think about the system? Obviously, you use the system already in the tabletop play. We play on a Celestial War, Iron Kingdom. How do you like using the system? And all systems are great. What do you think makes this system good that you've enjoyed about it?
Good question. I'm definitely enjoying it so far. You know, and it's been awesome to see it sort of evolve into what it's now is. And you know, I definitely agree that it has this sort of flexibility to it, which seems to really be let you kind of almost make any kind of character you want, which is great. I still feel like I'm getting used to it a little bit. Just because it feels a little bit different than some other systems I've played, but it's really cool. I really dig how you can sort of distribute your points and then kind of use them in different ways, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
As far as the different things that you can do. But it's a beautiful character sheet. It works great. And yeah, I'm just enjoying playing with it, and every time we use it, I feel like more and more comfortable with it. So it's great.
Yeah, so we've done a lot of different changes with it. We've been doing a lot of different things. We had it in beta for a long time, and it's still basically in beta in the tabletop on We Play on Wednesdays. And this is kind of me kind of bringing it slowly, maybe on the back end of beta and out to almost pretty much complete. And I made a lot of changes recently, and we'll talk about that in a second. Let's go over to Catherine and Liam right now. So you guys played this. We went camping last time, and it looked like you guys fist bumped when I went to you guys. Let's go, guys.
We're on go time.
Yes, it's go time. So you guys used the system when you went camping. It was older version of the system. What did you think of the system then? And I guess any thoughts you might have just by looking at it right now.
When we went camping the past time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it made sense. It was intuitive and it felt natural. Like other systems sometimes leave you feeling like you're restrained. And I feel like this is much more open. Like you can just basically do what you want to do and it accounts for it in there, rather than have to be like, oh, well, maybe we could use this category to do what you're trying to do. I feel like it's mostly always laid out. Like whatever you're trying to go for is there.
Cool. And Ryan, do you remember the system at all?
I do. It was great.
And how'd you like it then? And any thoughts now looking at it?
It looks a little bit more confusing just because I need to learn it. I didn't know it too well back then, but I did like how I think I rolled and I was able to take something from, I don't remember what the exact function was, but I -1 to something and it saved my roll. I don't know if you could know what
Yeah,
that
you
was.
can burn points to increase your rolls and stuff.
Right. So it's and we'll do a quick example of that. And then we're going to go over some changes right now. We're going to talk about those changes and if people think they're good or bad, and if we use them, and obviously fans watching right now, we're looking for your input. Let us know what you think and if you like those changes. So Ryan, what you were talking about basically is, and I'll make it a little bit bigger. So we're going to do it is, let's say, just to give an example, let's say you're in combat and you're attacking right now. We're going to pretend that we have the necessary points above. The points would go up here. You can actually spend a point in an action, go to combat and fight. And then let's say that you hit. You could then go to your strength, take away 3 points of strength over here, and add damage. You can increase your weapon speed, which is like a multi-attack. So if your weapon speed was 3, that means instead of rolling like a 1d8, you would roll 3d8. So it's basically like you're attacking, you're getting in combat, and it's the equivalent of you sitting there and speeding up for a second, attacking fast, or pushing extra strength into it, but you're using your energy by doing that. So that's kind of what the system allows you to do that. Or maybe you need to recover. Maybe you need to do some damage reduction. You can do it. The thing is, when it's not your turn, you can only use one column as a reaction. So that means that if you use that column during your attack, you're not going to get it during the reaction. For example, if I use weapon speed on my attack and someone attacks me and I go, oh man, I wish I had my evade up from agility, I can't use evade because evade is under agility and that column is already burned in the round. And then when the rounds are over, obviously all the columns come back to normal. So that's basically how it works. It's basically just finding ways to utilize your stuff. And that's just the top of it, because when you get your professions, stuff, all the profession skills come down here, and then you're able to use them in different ways. So here's what we added, guys. Let's go over that real quick. If you look at the bottom of the sheet, so this would be new to Dan and to Damien. The bottom of the sheet now is unequipped items and equipped items. And notice that it's underneath strength agility, and constitution. So your equipped item encumbrance, you see where Damien sees where I'm going already. Encumbrance is going to be here, and it's going to draw down from your constitution total. Yep. So if you're
Every
now,
round.
well, it's not, it's all the time. So basically, let's say you start off your day and make it easy. Let's say you have just to make the numbers easy, you have 10 strength, 10 agility, 10 constitution, right? So if you have, say, a bunch of items underneath strength in here that you're holding there, and say the some of them could be a candy bar, would be 0 encumbrance on you. But let's say you have like 5, from a bunch of stuff. You're holding all extra stuff. That means that you start your day with 5 less. If you drop it, you'll get that point back. But then if you use the point, you try to pick something up later, you won't be able to. So the point is just being utilized. It's almost like you're casting a spell, and the spell is active, and that's it. You need to get rid of the spell. In this case, get rid of the extra gear, or get rid of the bag of gold. And depending on what column you put it in, you could choose whether you put it under strength or dexterity or agility, rather. Then it's going to penalize you in that way you choose. Your equipped items come out here in your constitution, and that's it. So it's like if you have a character, you don't put any points there. That's it. You're not going to be able to get it. Everything else is basically as your species skills go here underneath survival, and it's all. These are mostly more passive stuff down here, passive and items. Everything up here in the top part of it will be the stuff that you're actually going to utilize and string into your synergy into your attack. I attack. I'm going to add damage. I'm going to add weapon speed, and you know what? I'm going to add combat mastery because I want to make sure this attack goes through. Then you go for it. But that was a very expensive run I just did. I spent a point on action. I spent 3 points on strength, 3 points on agility. So it's about strategically. Do you need to hit me now, or do you need to draw it out, or do you need to save it for reaction? So that's what the system does. It kind of gives you all that flexibility. The other thing which I'm toying with right now, which I think I'm going to go with, is, and this is the biggest change, and the last change we're going to talk about right now, is if you look on here, you're going to see 100, 125, 150, 175, 200, 225, 250. So what is that? That's experience that like a buy system. So I'm thinking of no levels. Levels are gone. What?
Wow.
I know, right? Levels are gone. So it's fun to level up when we get there. It's annoying to wait through the levels. We always do 1,000 experience points per level on our system. But what we're going to do right now is the cost is right there, and the cost is different depending on the species you choose. So how it works is the lowest cost you can have is 100. So if you're a dwarf, right? Dwarf is constitution, and strength. Constitution costs 100. Strength will cost 125. And then it'll go up from there to the ones that cost the most, that are the weakest part of being a dwarf. So if a dwarf wants, say talent, perhaps will be his weakest. Doesn't mean he's weak at it per se, but it's the weakest of it. And for him to take a point or a skill in there, he has to pay much more experience to do it. Or
I like that.
Or he can go less and he can just pay. Okay, you know what? I'm great at Constitution. I'm going to take something in Constitution, a point or a skill, and I'll level that up. And then when he does, he gets to take a choice between an action point or some hit points also. So the thing is, if you spend more time, spend your points in the columns you're really good at, you're going to spend it faster, right? And you're going to get hit points or action points faster. Or you can reach out and get something that's hard for you to get, that's hard for your character, and then pull it out there, but you're going to get the action point and hit points slower. So it's all about, making it multi-class, but also allowing you to zero in, and it gives you flexibility to go all different ways to do it. How do you guys like the idea of that experience point buy-in? Let's talk about that.
So just to be clear, is it every species will have its own character sheet in relation to the buy-ins?
So one of its own character sheet, it'll just be empty here, and you as a player will just write in what your stat you get from the handbook.
Right, okay. But that's the way the system will work. Each species has a different system per attribute.
Right. Each species. So if you're human, you might have like a will might be 100 cost for you, and something else will be more. It'll change per every single species.
I like that.
Cool, Damien. What's your thoughts?
So if I'm a little confused on the XP a little bit. Like, would you then? We would be spending the XP points
Right. Let's say we play today and you cross 100. You have 105 XP, right?
right.
You have the chance right now. You could be like, okay, Tony, I'm going to spend 100 on strength, which is, as going according to this right now.
Okay.
And I'm going to train in damage. So when I pull my damage out, I pull more damage out. Or I'm going to buy a skill. Or I'm going to put a point in strength. So you keep going. You could do it every 100 if you want. Every 100. Keep pushing it in strength, whatever you want to do. Or you could say, you know what, I need to kind of wait. I need something higher. So it's up to you to choose how to spend it.
So you could then save up the XP that you get in the game and then use it.
Oh no.
To buy stuff later on in the game, basically.
Here we go. Damien's gonna have 10,000 unspent XP.
Right. He's gonna go from level nothing to level everything.
So that's
Kyle Wright brings up a good point. This is something I am worried about. Experience buy-in system. You're forcing different races into different roles based on the base stats. So yes, if we do go with the system with the point buy, that it definitely kind of puts it into okay, a dwarf is gonna be more apt to do this. So that's the down of it. I mean, it won't be as flexible that a dwarf can just be casting spells. But there'll be a penalty. It doesn't mean he can't do it. It just means that he'd be much slower at doing it. And anyone else for or against the system? So right now the system doesn't have that yet, but that's something we're toying with.
Yeah, I like it because it reminds me of when I used to play Diablo, and when I would level up, I just put it into one of the attributes. So I think that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, when you add the into the. What is Paragon points, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then you can make a specific build based off that. So I could learn this and then make the best build.
So Kyle's bringing up the fact that it's really forcing races into different roles. Do you guys think it's a good thing or a bad thing, or how do you feel about that?
Well, you don't want to have anything that limits a player necessarily or a character. However, it also makes sense for there to be at least some marginal differences, between the different species,
Charles says it's just similar to this is not a game I've played. Buying skills with experience is similar to Earth Dawn. Yeah, I think when I played,
it's pretty typical RPG style,
Yeah. What's the Cyberpunk? Cyberpunk did that as well. Also, as you get experience, you do level up, but it also feels like you're buying kind of the skills, and then the skills tap into other skills. The question is, guys, what do you think? Now the other thing we could do is that if someone was worried about it puts you too much of a niche, we could close the distance between the lowest skill and the highest one. Right now it's 150 apart.
Yeah,
so,
you could. I feel like almost the way we were building the game was also still pushing people in directions because of what those races had access to in terms of magic versus not magic and stuff like that. So I feel like it's not bad. It's if you play the game, it's almost like how you'd you're creating your own level of difficulty in a sense. If you're I want to be this guy, but I want to go and do something that he's not supposed to be good at, right. Or you can just play your guy as the way his run seems to be meant to be built. So it makes it easier.
You do want to be able to play a race or a species and get those abilities. And then, but there should be something they're good at or not good at, but kind of just to make it balanced. Richard is saying it makes it that even if it's not a race role, you could do it, but just it will cost more. Yeah, absolutely, exactly. But maybe the answer is if we did go this way to make it less of a penalty, maybe we make it go from 100 to 200. Maybe just so you're spending double at the worst, and 100 at the best.
Here's a question: What are the species in Earthfall?
So right now I have human, I have hybrid. These will be playable, and the synth.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, the robots. So the synth are people who've transferred their essence into a being,
like an AI disc.
What?
Like a disc, right? Like an AI disc.
Yeah. So they are a robot, but they're really they have the personality and everything else from a human being and such. I thought about
they robots or are they in a meat sack?
They're basically in a positronic matrix inside an artificial being, but they were human and they have the personality and intelligence of a human because they are.
But the physical form that they'll take, is it going to be
completely robotic?
Okay, it's going to be like a robot. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we have. That's what we have right now. In this case, for obviously this applies to both Celestial War and to Earthfall, but in that one, you would have 3 different species. One that's going to be better with robotics, one that's better with magic, which is going to be. It looks like the hybrids will be the ones that are most appropriate for magic, and it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Let's see what Charles is saying. Should have a current XP and total XP, so it has that already. It does have that actually. Higher the total XP, the higher the fame. Total doesn't go down, just what you gain overall. You can only change the current up and down. That's interesting. I think if I understand right, he's talking about. We have this over here: XP total, XP spent. He's talking about perhaps it's kind of like fame. In State of Decay, it's like a reputation. Could do that. Could call it reputation, and then if you give up the reputation, it doesn't really factor. But I'll just finish.
Sounds like rep would be the XP total plus the XP spent.
What if this is just a random idea I had for these synths. What if you had it so all of their points cost a lot, but they could respec their sheet at any time because they're like a synthetic creature, so they could totally change like their abilities.
So like every time they rest, they could change their abilities.
Yeah, they could like swap all their abilities around. But then you could just make it the penalty for that is that their points cost a lot.
Maybe interesting. That'd be hard. They would really suffer that way. Or maybe when they do it, they lose like a point. They lose 100 experience points in the process. Let's see. Kyle says possible solution to class race forcing increase cost per addition stat point until a cap. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Go from 100 to 200. Right now it goes 1 to 250, but maybe it goes from 100 to 200. So it's double at the worst. Could even make it less. We can go from 100 to 150, just so you're paying 50% more at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that might be enough. Maybe it doesn't have to be so severe. Maybe it has to slow you down a little bit if you're trying to do that. Liam, Richard Wild says, Liam, good idea, but have it that you change the chip. Oh, you have to have a new chip.
Oh yeah, maybe that could be a thing. Like you could find a chip, like it's a rare item, and it lets you restack yourself.
That's a good idea.
That's a cool idea.
Michael says, good evening. Awesome, amazing and awesome. All you Dungeon, you are all my opinion. Truest heroes, kind-hearted, funny as hell. You bring joy to our lives at every episode. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, Michael.
Appreciate that. Charles said a synthetic should have a lower physical stats.
Not if it's a robot.
But maybe
maybe they're like those.
Depends on the kind of robot.
Yeah,
That's why they could respec, because they could put themselves in a more beefy robot.
Yeah. Kyle says, no, I mean 100 for first point, 110 per second, and so on. Oh, you mean like it gets more expensive as you go? It's a lot. It's a little hard to calculate. Oh, I guess they would.
If anything, I would do it the opposite. I would make it like logarithmic, where to start they pay a bigger penalty, but as they start expanding that skill tree, it gets easier and easier for them to keep adding to it.
It would get to a point though where it gets ridiculous, where like they're just able to buy their points.
Yeah, so I'm saying. Oh, you mean? Like maybe it starts at 200, and then if you buy the first point, then it goes down to 190, 180, until you could bring it all the way down to 100 a point again.
Maybe.
So like, you know what I mean? As you build a category, it makes it easier to keep learning in that category.
That works. That in theory, that's great. But what a lot of times I try to do is I do something and I realize is it if it's not simple.
Mm-hmm.
It is because a lot of things in it that work that I take out, because after a while it's like, well, these all work, but if I just take them all out, the game gets nice and simple again.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd probably be good if we found an answer that just kind of just works.
Yeah, I think just the closing the gap also is fine. I don't think it's necessarily terrible to have certain characters like more geared towards certain aspects. Like I feel like a lot of games do that.
Yeah. Todd says, I like the idea of random rare items, upgrading base stats of your already equipped items. Upgrading the base stat. Yeah, upgrading items is definitely going to be in there. He says, or after you put a certain amount of points in an area, you specialize and spend less to continue in that tree.
Yeah, that's like what I was just saying.
So that's almost like the exact like it gets easier to become more powerful as the game goes on.
They're saying once you crack the ice, then like you can go down that road.
I mean, it's more realistic like that in real life. You know what I mean? Up front, it's hard to learn stuff, and then
so you could. That's not okay. So I have a change of a thought on it. So then, if let's say they're all worth, for example, 200, and they're kind of, as people are saying, as you spend it, it comes down, meaning that the ones that you keep hitting harder, it gets easier and easier, and then it pays for you to push in that direction. You're pulling the ceilings down on the ones that you want, and you're rewarded by doing it. By now, like after like 10 times, for example, they go down by 10 every time. Now, like, my strengths cost 100.
Yeah.
So the other ones could do that. So I mean, maybe they start like you were saying before. They start at their high points, but again, as you use them, they start coming down.
Yeah, and then you could just have different classes or races have lower thresholds for each area. So like they have natural ability that can start them down the path sooner, but other
I would just start them to cost lower. That's all I would do to represent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so like a dwarf, his constitution is going to start at 100, but his survival starts at 250, or it starts 200. But if he took 10 things in survival, his survival would be like his constitution.
Yeah.
What does everybody think about that?
Sounds pretty good.
He says it makes it easy to be powerful, but more difficult to grab all the good skills. Now you're a master of a certain area and more valuable to people who don't have those skills at any points in that area. Nice, like reimbursement for something you haven't used in a certain amount of time.
I would definitely like to see it in play.
That's a good point. Yeah.
What's a good point, Ryan?
I was saying that I'd just like to see it in play, I guess, to get a better feel for it and like to understand things a little bit more. But
yeah, and the other way to do it is to not for me to do anything at all. I could just say, okay, the buy is it's experience, and every 100 experience points you can buy something. But it does seem like it should be a little bit weighted.
Yeah, I like the idea of make it more so you have to really think about character.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. So that's pretty much it. That's just a little review of the character sheet. We may go over it again in the future. But at least you guys have kind of seen, get an idea of what we're looking at. So guys, right now we're going to go into our last thing of the day. This is going to be a lot of fun. And something we did last time, when we last did it, we did it for the trench run in Star Wars Episode 4. And that was a lot of fun for us. And today we're doing something very different. And it's going to be an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. We're going to take a scene out, and we're going to figure out simply what is the role in a show that we call Good evening and welcome to What's the Role? I'm Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, and today we're going to figure out what's the role in a famous scene from Commando. It is the tool shed scene, guys. The tool shed scene. Who is familiar with this scene?
Oh, yeah.
Me.
Awesome. And guys at home, if you're watching, for the fans that are joining us live right now, check it out with us. And if you're familiar with that scene, let us know if you know the scene, if you love it, if you remember it. And Commando is just a lot of hack and slash. It is great. It was one of those great movies, I believe, in the mid to late 80s that came out. And we're gonna take a look at it right now and kind of go over the scene. And I think maybe we'll just watch the scene first. Let's see. It's 1 minute long. So here he comes right now. We're gonna keep the audio off. He goes in that scene. I have bizarre.
The weapons I can use.
Go ahead, Dan. You do better than me. Keep going.
Oh my! They're shooting me now. Where do I go? Oh my god! There are lots of bullets coming into the shed now. Where am I going to hide? I have to go somewhere.
Stop. Get out of here. Get out of here.
The
Get
guy
out.
who
Go
opened
away.
the door is Jason.
Oh! I was above. Fool you.
Yes.
Oh yeah, here we go. X.
Oh, that's the weirdest one. That's the weirdest one. Yo.
I love it.
And that is it. That's the scene, guys. So,
There's a lot of checks in there that we can go.
yes, a lot of checks, guys. The whole point of this show is to figure out what's the roles. We're going to go through it and figure out what kind of role. It doesn't matter. We'll use any tabletop game you want. It doesn't matter which you want to use. And we may choose numbers or hires. They're higher or lower than what you think, but that's okay because that's what this is about. Let's just have fun, figure it out, and see what we think. So we're gonna go over and look for the first roll right now. I know what's going on. I don't want to call that a stealth check because he's hurt, so he's just going inside. So no checks yet.
He looks like he's out of range. Of
Perception check right here.
Yes, very good, very good. Very good. It's a perception check. Absolutely. Experience.
You gotta notice all that stuff in there.
So that was just a basic. That was like either a passive perception or an active perception. He is looking around for it. It's a very easy check. It should be probably low. I'd give it around an 8, 9. Anybody else? Any thoughts?
Yeah.
What, to see the stuff just everywhere? I think
Yeah.
that's even lower, like a 5.
Tools in a shed, a 7.
I would say a 6.
It's even a 6. They're probably all right. Charles Morrison says it's probably looks like a failed stealth check to him. So, I you know what? You're right. I think that at the beginning was a stealth check. He's trying to be quiet, but he just sucks right now. He's hurt, so no one just happened to be around. He failed the check, but no one was there, so nothing happened.
He's like the biggest man in the world, like trying to make it small.
So here we are back in the scene. He's looking around. Look. So that's how you know he failed the stealth check because
they all show up.
So he definitely failed the stealth check.
I know exactly where he is.
Good point. Yeah, guys, do like Richard Wilders did. Put your DC into the chat. Let us know what DC it is, and we will put it on the screen. Let us know what it is. But also, always give us for example, stealth check DC 8 or whatever you think it's going to be. Put the whole thing in there. So let's continue, guys. So he is surrounded right now. I hear somebody. I hear you. He makes his perception check right there. That's his passive perception check. And that guy is on all the fire.
So
they all fire.
He decides to get up in the rafter there. Up in the by the
movie, Damien.
Huh?
Don't ruin the movie, Damien. We didn't get there yet.
Just started.
I'm kidding. So they all shoot in. This guy goes up.
Don't open it, Jason.
This is a classic move. Where'd he go?
Jason.
There. We caught the moment right before. Here it is. Whoa! So that is a surprise attack, right?
Surprise!
Surprise!
He also made his hide check, though, right?
So how is his body positioned in this? Is he holding on still above
with his feet?
Is his feet are holding on? Is that what we're gonna say?
Oh yeah, he's holding on with his feet.
I always imagine there was like a little shelf up there or something.
That's what
he's laying on a shelf.
I guess.
I like the idea that he's one hand holding on with his whole rest of his body also held up, and then he's just stabbing with the other arm.
Right. Exactly. So sneak attack here, definitely the sneak attack. You're saying that he had advantage in his role. I think he rolled really well, and I also think he has a very, especially in this movie, he's a commando. Like he has a very high attack proficiency, so he's good. So he takes this guy out pretty quickly, absolutely with a sneak attack, you could say. And see, Charles Morrison says athletics check, stealth check, sneak attack. Yeah, athletics to get up. Good point. Athletics to get up, stealth check to do a sneak attack. So I love this show. I love doing this. This is so much fun.
But I think, too, you have to remember he is a commando, so his critical range is probably pretty big. It's got to be, like 17 to 20, can you say?
Yeah,
At this point, I think he's epic levels. He could easily be 17 to 20, maybe even 16 to 20. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, every yeah, okay. Oh, I won't.
Sorry, or just free to move forward.
See, because now he's swinging down with 2 arms. That's what I'm confused
swings
about.
down.
Where was
Right,
he?
so he is on a shelf. He's on a shelf. That's what I think. Catherine, is he on a shelf?
Is he on a shelf?
Yeah, what do
We're
you
saying
think?
we don't know. It's confusing.
I mean, my guess is probably the worst here, but maybe. I don't know.
I don't feel qualified to answer the question.
I don't.
Is he
I
on
don't
a
feel
shelf?
qualified.
Derek.
That's right, Derek.
He's holding up by his butt.
He's
I think
squeezing
Damien
the-
might be right. It might be by his feet, because then he lets go with his feet and swings down.
I feel like he was
Yeah,
doing something
Exactly.
back.
And I think
Let's
he's
watch that again.
swinging from like the door frame too.
Yeah. He grabs, stabs, and then he swings.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now he
oh,
comes down.
he lets go of the pitchfork once it's in the guy.
He could have
Oh, yeah.
easily been up there like this and then just like turned around and swung down though.
But then he'd
Jump off.
have to jump, twist in the air, and then swing.
It's a
Because he's
swing.
swinging towards us. He's swinging out the door like feet first, and
You know
he
what
just
he
stabs
could-
downwards. As you know what I mean?
It's very
Look, there's a cross beam on the ceiling there. Like he had his feet up there.
Yeah, I think David's right. He's hanging upside down.
And then he like his feet,
Grabs.
he got him up there and swung out.
But if he's hanging down from the door frame, then like where is he when they open the door?
His feet above.
Right above.
He's
above.
he's hanging above with his feet in the rafters.
Oh, so he's hanging from the rafters near the door frame?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
then stabs down, grabs the door frame, lets go of his feet, and swings out.
Exactly. Like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's just how I would have did it. I would have did it the same way.
Can we talk to him about like how when he stabs him with the pitchfork, it looks like he just kind of like tucks it into his belt?
Let's see this.
It's not like it goes right through his throat. So I'm like, what? Wait, no.
No, it hits him in the chest.
Oh man, it's in the chest. He's done.
Next shot.
No, it's in his
Right
chest.
there.
Still.
See?
Oh yeah, look at that. It's
What
weird.
are you going there?
It looks like he put it like in his belt.
How'd that shot get in there?
He let go and he swings
Oh,
down
it's-
his arms.
Yeah, I don't know.
See that cross beam? That's where his feet were, right there.
Yeah.
You know, he did all his own stuff. Yeah.
Let's go,
Okay.
dude.
So let's see what happens here. So right now, by the way, he's standing out there. I mean, this is all happening, in seconds, but he is in a clear shot.
Did he kick a guy with that swing?
No, he just came down.
Oh.
I was thinking that. I was like, how is
I know. We all thought he was going for the swing, but no. We know we watched it.
Kick.
Here he is.
Oh yeah. Now these throws are fantastic.
Yeah, these throws, obviously ranged attacks.
Oh,
Jesus.
now he gets to top of that guy's head. That's more than a haircut. Okay,
He's scalped.
that's a scalping right
man.
there.
Now, is that's not a natural 20?
Let's
It's
say
a
it's a
decapitation.
19.
It's in his critical range, but I don't know if it's a natural 20 because a natural 20 might be like right in the face. But that is a kill shot, so I mean, maybe it is. I don't know.
It could be a 17 critical. Maybe
So here he goes. The other one shoots this guy.
even better. Here we go. Oh,
Man.
That's critical.
Kill shot. Yeah.
that's almost the decapitation.
Yes, get the axe.
And all right.
So he's
So
dual
wait-
wielding.
Wait, what's the rolls on those throws? Did we like on both
Oh,
of
I'm
those?
sorry. We're getting so we did it. We just said 17 and maybe 18 and 20.
Okay, I can get the second one. Okay.
That neck one's got to be like a 20.
Richard Wild says that's a natural 20.
It's got to be, right? Like,
Oh, Todd, nothing on this guy's mind. Nice. Very good here. Jason Beck says exotic weapon proficiency.
Yeah.
with
Good point.
throwing buzzsaws? Yeah, I guess so.
They're exotic weapons, I guess, right? High level barbarian, yes. Would you say? I mean, he's a commando. I guess you got to put him down as a soldier, but right now he's barbarian his way through this. It went around. Oh, interesting. It went around the rifle.
No, it looks like it hits him on the one side, and then the next shot it's on the other side.
Yeah. It's such a skipped just cut frame, and it's clearly two different. Yeah, it's like
Oh yeah, it's a problem.
See, it's going towards his right side, and then it's in his left side of his neck.
It boomeranged around and came into the neck after. Isn't it obvious? Okay, let's move on to the next part. Oh, what does Derek say here? He doesn't even have to throw hard that it will still do much damage. Yeah, I mean that's just a deadly thing.
Well, but I mean, to get the result that he got, lodged halfway into the guy's neck. He's
Arnold.
Yeah.
He's got some power
Absolutely.
behind that. He's like,
Okay, so here we go. We go dual wielding.
So the swing, the upswing.
This was weird to me when I watched this a long time ago, and I was just confused about that. But obviously, you just don't really see the swing. It's just coming up into his gut. It's already there, though.
Let me tell you something. That upswing, that's not an easy move.
Because this is,
that's a heavy axe he's got.
I don't think any of these moves are easy, and no one thinks that.
No, but is that the machete? I think he's hitting him with the machete there.
No, that's the axe.
That's an axe.
That's the axe.
So he's holding the axe like this in his hand. I think he just goes like this.
He's using the weight of the axe head to get a good swing from below, and he just goes right up to the guy's crotch.
Oh,
right.
I always figured that was the.
Todd said it.
He's got the machete in his other hand. That's for the next guy.
Yeah.
What's the roll on? Yeah. What's that's what Richard Wallace says. What's the role of Vorpal Machete?
Yeah, I would say I think it's like a 14-15 on that axe move.
Cold shot to the groin. Yeah, that could be a cold shot. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, Davian. 14. I feel like that was just a good hit. And again, we're always talking about the difference between what he rolled and actually what his numbers achieved. But we don't have to go too crazy.
Because the
guy's not wearing armor and he's just standing in front of him. Really, it's just a basic AC check. You know what I mean?
Right, but he's using a non-weapon as a weapon in a weird way too.
Oh, it's an axe.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a very, very
right, but it's a wood axe. Clearly, it's not a it's not a fighting axe.
Yeah, but what's the name? Liam makes a good point. He's not wearing armor, so basically, the guy's armor class is very low, easy to hit.
Right.
And, it's just about his dexterity or his dodge in here. But clearly, these people are not. They're just seeing him and stunned by him. By his physique, and just literally have no time to react. No one can do anything to stop this. This guy, what was he doing beforehand?
He was gonna shoot him. He blocks. He's got to block the gun hand here. See, he clears the gun hand and then goes for the cut.
Wrist control.
Oh my god!
So I gotta say, the defense versus a gun in that sequence right there is.
It was a very well maintained machete for a tool shed. Nice and sharp.
Oh yeah,
Being cut right through bone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now we're just gonna watch a World War III. We're gonna watch it in perspective of: can you stop him? Can all these guys? Do they have the time to stop any one of these attacks?
Well, if they can get so close to the door, maybe.
I think they're all reloading too. I guess right. They empty their clips.
I guess so. Let's see. No, they still got bullets.
Yeah, I guess.
He's reloading.
In the 80s, though. In the 80s, there were no bullets. There were no bullet counts.
There was no reloading.
Yeah. Here we go. He swings down. Nobody's prepared.
Nobody's shooting.
Nobody's shooting.
That's what that kills me. He had time
to then get more weapons.
Right. Look, he had time to wonder what to do. Kill, and then look, he's like,
let me go grab some other stuff.
Here I go. No one's shooting. They're all stunned.
They're so in such shock.
They're like, this guy is so ripped. What are we supposed to do here?
Ryan, let's recreate this scene in real life.
Swing down from the squat rack.
I would love that.
What do you say?
Todd says, I mean, if I watch 4 guys die immediately peeking into the shed, I'd probably hesitate. That's not smart. You got to stagger your fire lines.
Go in one at a time too. They couldn't just all rush in.
I know. It looks like they're trying to take him. They're trying to capture him. Obviously that's not the game plan here.
Todd's down to get murdered by me. I
Jason's
love
got the comment there because they're bringing ranged weapons into melee range.
Right. He closes the difference. Well, he does use
If
range.
they all just stayed away from the shed and like waited for him to come out and just shot him,
Right. In real
we'd
life,
have no cool movie.
and in real life, you would just back up when he comes out. The first thing you do is just back up and just start firing at him, right?
Right. He doesn't have a gun. You have a gun. He doesn't.
They're like, oh, his muscles, los muscles, los muscles, excelente. And then they couldn't do anything about it. And then he's like, ah, yeah.
Oh, wait, let's think of
Come
this.
here. I'm here. Come get me.
I'm right here.
I'm right here. Look at me. I'm here.
So how long was the entire battle?
Oh,
Like a minute.
58 seconds.
No.
Not
that's
even. Because he has to sneak in the first part of it.
Yeah,
So-
it's like
yeah,
20
yeah.
seconds.
So that's what, 3 rounds? 4 rounds? Four?
Like 4. Well, you could count them count them up.
We could
Because he
count
does,
it.
I'm trying to do time. If each round is 6 seconds. And
It was like a double attack, double attack, double
it's
attack.
like actions too. It's like, well, first he gets in there and he grabs. What does he get?
One round to get in. 1 round he uses perception check. He's looking at stuff.
Oh, then he takes like 1 round to get up in the rafter and stab the guy.
Right.
The next
So
round is throwing the 2 blades. The next round is grabbing the axe and the machete,
Right. So
and then doing that. Yeah.
So in order, they fire and he's up there. He goes up there and then they fire. He's on the initiative. So he's waiting. He's holding. So now his turn's already come. He's holding out. This guy moves forward, opens the door. That completes his round. He's out of actions. He comes down to attack, sneak attacks. Now he has a move, right? There it is. His move. So this guy takes his move, but before he can go, this must be a bonus action. Slices his head off. That guy moves forward. Everyone else declines their actions. He gets another attack.
so how many attacks per round does he get? 2?
Yeah, you could say he gets 2 around. Yeah, I think he 2 buzzsaws. That's probably 2 in 1 round. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And he does the axe and machete in 1 round too, I would say.
this guy wins the Darwin Award because this guy runs forward.
We can't see what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just counting all this off my head, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did the whole thing with nobody seeing except for me.
Yeah.
It was great.
1 round sneaking in. 2nd round perception. Okay, 3rd round. He
gets up. Well, yeah, he gets up.
gets up. They fire.
They shoot.
Round 4?
Round 4 is the guy sneaking forward, right?
Yeah, round 4, the guy sneaks forward. So move,
Jason's
opens the door. That's an action. He's done. He finishes his move right. Sneak attack comes in. He has the high ground also. This is next round actually, because he held the first one off. So he has 2 attacks per round. Then that's the problem, is that the guys must have been running forward. You have to assume they're running forward. They come to get him. They think he's done without shooting him. Who knows why? And that's what makes sense. So they're running forward in their time, and he just takes out blades and kills them. So we're done in about 5-6 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, I would say the 2 blades is 1 round, and then the axe and the machete is 1 round too. He can get 2 attacks in 1 round. I'd give him 2 attacks.
Oh, he definitely will get 2 attacks per round. That's easy. That's easy. Easy to say. He definitely got the higher initiative. Yeah, and it started off also that he held that round probably, so he had to attack on it because he was waiting, and then he just attacked again, which is full attack. So you have to move. So he moved. They only got 1 attack because he did so. Then he was stationary. Attack, which is legal. They move forward to take him, and then his action is to grab. This is a bonus action, I guess, to grab the weapons. He attacks that guy. Does a 5-foot step. This is a cleave. Goes up. It actually works almost. It cleaves the guy. Take only a 5-foot step, and he's allowed another attack with another cleave, great cleave, and then goes over and kills that guy. So he does this too. This whole thing is 5-6 rounds, 30 seconds in game, but is 58 seconds in the scene. And I'm sure I'm saying things that you could just run different ways. It's just having fun and figure out how it possibly could go down. So let us know what you think, guys. What's the role that you think should have been for this? And did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? We'd love to hear you. Let's go to Catherine right now. Catherine, how do we do?
I think everyone did phenomenal. My favorite scene was when he chopped his arm off.
Awesome. What is your least favorite scene?
My least favorite scene. I feel like it doesn't make sense how when he throws it and it hits the guy in the head. It takes so long for that, and I just feel like somebody could have reacted in between then.
You know
They're all
what?
terrible at dodgeball.
Yeah.
Good point. Why are these blades so sharp in that old shabby tool shed?
Whose shed was that? That's the ultimate
I
question.
know whose shed. That guy's like, all of my stuff is perfectly sharp because I keep it perfectly every day.
Every night.
Oh no, who's this? Let me run out of here. That guy's using all my tools.
He just knew it was all there too. Like he stepped into the other room to pick up
Perception
the.
check.
Oh, okay.
No, he made the check.
His
Okay,
muscles were so big that he threw them so hard it didn't matter that they were dull.
Exactly.
Just tore right through the flesh. It didn't cut the flesh. It tore right through the flesh. Ripped it apart.
Exactly. Okay, Damien, you're gonna take us through us right now, and you're gonna overdub for Arnold Schwarzenegger. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to get in here. I get some stuff. Oh, look at all this good items. I'm going to. You first use this, then this. Let me get up on this roof. They shooting at nothing. I'm going to swing down and kill them all now. Here we go. All right, I'm going to wait for the guy. He's going to try to come through the door, and then I swing down and I kill everybody. Here we go. Yeah!
Yes.
And I swing down. I throw it to this guy, and I throw it to that guy, and I get to kill him. Yeah! I'm going to ask you a question, and then I chop the guy.
Ask you a question.
Grandmaster.
Let me ask you a question.
That was hilarious. How do I get? Okay, I want to move here a second. I wanted to put up. Wow, I can't tell what makes it so that. Oh, maybe if we take that off and then put him on.
Yes.
Yeah, there he is.
No, it
Jason,
doesn't work.
Jason, you don't suck. Guess what?
What are you trying to do?
I was trying to put it to that like I can't choose who goes next to it.
Oh, weird.
I went next to it.
You're next to it.
Well, that's because I started with you and you were there. I just got lucky, I guess.
How'd you get next to it?
I don't know. Trying to make it go away.
Put it next to us.
What do you guys think about doing another form of the show too, where we do it like Mythbuster style, like in real life? Like the fans submit something, like a basic action, like shoot a bow out of a tree, and then Tony decides a role, like, oh, that should be this, what he would give a character, and then we actually try to do it in real life, and we're like, no, it should be way harder, or no, it should be way easier.
I think that's
So you
good.
just get to shoot bow and arrows.
Yeah, we do all kinds of crazy weapon stuff.
Like we
Or
actually
sneak
try to
stuff.
do it?
Yeah, we actually like physically try to do the thing, like Mythbusters, how they would just try to test the myths. We just try to test the roles.
Okay.
I like it.
I would do that.
Yeah, I'd have to do that. Okay, Ryan, you're up. I wanted to make it. I wanted to make it you, but I can't. I don't know how to do it.
Safety,
to
of
learn.
course, Todd. Safety is Liam's middle name.
Oh,
Gosh.
yeah, no one will get it.
Okay, Ryan, you're up. Go ahead.
Did you just do the door?
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Do the guns, Ryan. Do the guns.
Go check.
Narrating.
Everybody. I'm doing the noises. Slice.
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 Okay, who wants to do one? Dan, you want to do one?
Yeah, sure. Oh, my leg hurts. My leg really hurts. I have to go to the shed and find a first aid kit for myself. What is this? A pitchfork. Oh, saw blades. I need to hide myself. Where am I going to hide? Go find a place to hide! Dodging bullets, dodging bullets, dodging bullets, dodging bullets. Go inside! Okay. We're coming in now! I saw you there.
Yeah.
Here are a couple of acres. Give me a hand.
That's amazing.
Okay, Catherine, you're up.
I don't want to do one, but I will respond to Richard's comment about Liam trying to scare me. If you want, we could probably make a series of that between Liam and Ryan scaring me. We would not have to film any new content. If we just go right into Ryan's phone, he has a full album full of videos where he's scaring me.
Oh, wow, make a
So
whole
Richard,
show.
I think today's your lucky day. Just email Ryan, ryan.aquafreda@gmail.com. I'll send them right over to you.
Sounds like a great show idea. Liam, you want to take a stab at it?
I'm gonna do sound effects. Okay, I'll do the
Yeah,
win.
and then
Here we
we'll
go.
let the fans vote.
Here we go.
We'll let the fans vote and see who did the best.
I got the weather in this clip. Crunch, crunch, door squeak. Door shut. Quiet, quiet shed, quiet shed, quiet shed. The bird. Fire! There's a cat screecher somewhere. You go in there. Okay. Door squeak again. Here I come. Swing. Swing. Oh, my neck. Shuck. Oh. Whoosh. Blood splurt. Here I go.
Here I go.
Wait, how did you start it as like sound effects and you said you were going to be the weather? And then you
Because there was
did
only a
every
little bit of
single
weather,
person.
so I
The weather
decided I
at
would
the
do all the items.
It's just in the air.
So,
that
guys,
people
fans
are
at home, who did it best? Who did Arnold Schwarzenegger the best?
me.
Put it in now. No, you didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything the best.
You denied.
Do that thing before. Jason doesn't suck.
I vote for Dan.
Yeah, I vote Dan too. No offense, y'all.
Quiet shed, part of the weather.
Vote for Ryan.
Jason votes Dan.
I got a couple votes. Thanks, guys.
Oh, I got two.
Richard Wall says Damien.
Thank you. Thank
Jason
you.
says Dan. Derek likes Ryan's.
Let's go, D-Rec.
My D. Todd says Damien.
Yeah.
Andrew says Dan.
Andrew.
Close call, not one cat in there. Really weird.
You didn't do it. What's wrong with you?
Really weird, fans. Really weird.
1, 2. And that is it. So it looks like it's going to go to, I think, Damien?
I think we're split, me and Dan. I think we're tied.
Split the trophy.
Yeah.
You both tie in my heart as well, so that measures
Oh,
correctly.
That measures.
That's all that counts.
That
That measures up.
measures up. Okay, guys, that was it. That was a lot of fun. We just had a lot of fun because how could you not do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression watching Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh,
So that's always fun. Guys, let us know what the role is. What's the role that you think it is? We would love to know how you would rate it. And feel free to put it in the chat, in the comments, and let us know what you think the roles are and what you think all the moves are and such. So, guys, for Audio Dungeon, I'm Tony Hansen, joined with the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew. We had a great night. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time on Audio Dungeon. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Goodbye. Jason sucks.